Admin Static here with the Nerds of Combat with another live stream for you guys today. Another Let's Talk session. Just give me a second while we get the rest of the admins in here, and we can get this thing rolling. Y'all know how this works. Just bear with me one moment. As soon as I can fucking find what I'm looking for. There we go. What's going on, Will? Just waiting on a couple more people, and we can talk about whatever you guys want to discuss and everything like that. What up, Mike? What up? All right, let's see. Let's see which one. Looks like we're gonna be Joey the Bull. Who's gonna be you getting us right as the Spider-Man trailer is supposed to drop. Oh yeah, they did say they was dropping the Spider-Man trailer. I guess we can all kind of watch that together, I guess. Still trying to get Joey up in here. See if he'll connect. Joey, you might have to put your phone in landscape mode. Maybe see if that'll get you there. If it still doesn't, then it just might be I guess possibly a connection issue. If we can't get you on, you always more than welcome. Just sing a Negro spiritual real quick while you wait. Day is never finished. Master got me working. Someday Master set me free. All right. Give me 1 second here. All right, we about to go ahead and looks like I can't get Joey up in there. Let me check this real quick. Y'all just bear with me for a second. Hell no, I don't drink no Chardonnay, man. It's hard Chardonnay. Let's try it one more time. Oops. Let's see. All right, there goes magic.
Joey stuff just never works.
Magic. Okay, yeah, it won't let me bring no more than one person on.
Yeah, you know how that goes.
All right, I guess we're doing it this way.
Indeed.
But admins that aren't actually in the video, you're still a part of this. So please feel free to also for the I'm gonna have a call-in system, kind of, I guess you could say, if y'all can hear it. I can call on Facebook, and then we can see if we can hear you through the microphone. We can kind of call in that way. But yeah, man. All right, so let's get this thing started. Y'all know how this goes. Go ahead and while you're here, go ahead and share this to other groups and whatnot. Share this to other groups and friends and everything like that. Get more people involved in the conversation. Yada yada yada. So, y'all know how this goes. We kind of just talk about whatever we want to talk, whatever you guys want to talk about, whatever you bring up, which way the discussion leans toward. That's how it goes. It's a very interactive thing. If you guys want to talk versus battles, if you want to talk, goddamn I don't know how terrible a fucking movie was that came out. You know, shit like I don't know, Black Widow, stuff like that. Anything you guys want to discuss, we'll bring it up. We'll discuss it. Y'all know how that goes.
Of course. And mind you, of course, I know a lot of y'all are seeing it on here on the live, but of course, you know this will also be transferred over to our YouTube channel. So
yes.
So you know, make sure you share as much as you can. And then when this gets posted on the YouTube channel, you know, we'll share it back here again as well. So for everybody that missed it. So
I'm actually sharing as we speak. I'm going down the list right now. All right, Magic, what you got to get off your chest this week regarding the world of fiction?
I'm still in this conversation about Korra versus Storm. I'm still in this conversation. Like, and it's just I want people to understand, right? Korra is my favorite avatar. I love the show because it hits different topics than, like, the thing about it is I think people get confused because they wanted Korra to be just like Aang. And Korra as a personality from the time she hit the age of 4 is nothing like Aang. Aang was reluctant to become the Avatar. Korra at the age of 4 says, I'm the Avatar and you got to deal with it.
Fuck y'all! I'm the one.
Like I said, she wants to smoke. She's not tactical with it either most of the time. She runs in. It's a battle I see. It's a battle I want. I'm the Avatar. I'm the strongest one here. I want to smoke. But the problem with that is, and this is, of course, I'm talking about the death battle that'll be coming up next week, next Monday to be in fact, which is Korra versus Storm.
Antonio says, I love Korra, but why the fuck is this a conversation?
I wish I knew, boss. I wish I fucking knew, because people, and like the thing about Korra is, like, the people about the Avatar fans is that a lot of people like to bring up shit that doesn't work, like bloodbending, for example. People like to bring up bloodbending. However, in the entire
she don't know how to do it.
In the entire landscape of the Avatar: The Last Airbender series, only 5 people. Five people were able to do it. 3 of which are family and can do it without the full moon. There's only 3 people in the entire series.
But there's not even just that. There's only 1 alive left.
Yeah. There's only
Katara's the only one alive that knows how to do it.
Yeah. There's only 1 alive. No. Hama is just in prison forever.
Oh yeah, she is in prison.
Yeah, she's in prison forever, but you know how that goes. They're never to be seen again.
Yeah.
So Hama's probably dead at this point, because Katara was still a kid when it happened. So yeah. So more than likely
that's well over 40 years, right?
Yeah.
That's well over for like 40, 50 years almost.
Yeah. So no, back to your point. Katara is the only one alive that could do it. And 3 of which were family. 1 is the creator of it, which everybody's like, oh, we've had over 500 years. We've only had over 500 avatars. This was done during Aang's time. So the only people that would have learned it, if he would have took upon himself, would have been Aang and Korra. But Aang and Korra banned it in Republic City because of how bloodbending is not something to be fucked with. However, the good guys were like,
so stick the wine on my life. Gotta keep the heart pumping. You know
they banned it in Republic City, period. So nobody knew bloodbending except for the family members, and they're all dead now. So, and then people will they'll do the bloodbending, and then they'll say, oh, it's the Avatar state. The Avatar state is only a power boost. but we're talking about somebody that literally can create a storm over the world. I don't care how much of a power boost you get. You don't have enough of a power boost when your strongest attack was mountain level or mountain at that. And the only reason why I say mountain, and I'm stretching it. I am stretching it. The only person I give that's close to a mountain level feat is Kyoshi when she broke off the peninsula.
Like it definitely is an embarrassing matchup, but I know how ticked off you are about this, and a lot of people are. Well, I'm not gonna say a lot of people. I don't want to dive too deep into it because if you guys want to hear the full-fledged conversation, go to the Nerds of Combat YouTube and check that out.
Exactly.
We have a deep dive on that on the Korra versus Storm.
And we'll also when that match comes out, that next week we'll be discussing it because that comes out the week of Thanksgiving, and as me being the owner, being the person that runs the YouTube channel, Thanksgiving is a time for family. So I'm letting everybody have time with their family, enjoy their Thanksgiving, and then the next week we'll be rolling into Death Battle and another YouTube video I have in mind. So yeah. So but yeah, no, that okay. Like I'm still in this. Like I got a few people that are on my side when I'm talking about this debate, but I'm still in this one locked in battle with somebody, and it's making me angry because it's just like the dungeon level is too damn high. Like you keep trying to throw out stuff, and it's just like I got a counter for that. Storm's too strong for that. Storm can take the molecules and the atoms out of the air to create lightning, or the molecules out the air to create water, or it's just like she doesn't even need her hands to conjure up the weather, or she doesn't even need to be in the same continent to hit you. Like when Storm hit the Blackbird from Wakanda and the Blackbird was over North America, all Storm said was, I'm just concentrating.
Across the fucking world. On a whole new goddamn continent, she was able to pinpoint a strike on a not just something standing still, a fucking jet. Not just a jet, the Blackbird, a moving object at high fucking speeds, faster than the fucking speed of sound, and she was still able to pinpoint and hit that bitch.
Like she doesn't do it as often, but one of her most powerful things, besides of course terraforming a fucking planet, is she took the magnetic field and the ozone. She pretty much broke apart the ozone layer and the magnetic field to stop a wave. Like, do you know how much strength you need to break apart the ozone layer and to break apart the magnetic field of the planet Earth to stop a tidal wave?
All I'm saying is as soon as we see in that fight Korra start bloodbidding, I'm like, yep.
If Korra starts
she can't do it.
Yeah, if Korra starts bloodbidding, then you've pretty much just thrown out your entire argument because you're no longer going on facts. Yeah. You're going on fan theories and headcanon, and that doesn't work because no Avatar, period, has ever learned bloodbending. No Avatar. Not Aang, not Kyoshi, not Korra. None of them have learned bloodbending. And once you start going that route, it's a wrap. Because Katara ain't teach not a soul.
Yeah, the only Avatar I know that they learn bloodbending is me. So that's it. I'm bending Joey's blood right now as we speak. It's just boiling right now. I'm bending that shit.
I wouldn't doubt it. Because, you know, he'll go in damn, this is what you can do except for the fucking draw.
What up, Brian?
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, Brian, don't think I ain't forget about your over-glorifying Final Fantasy VII as the greatest RPG game of all time.
Oh,
no.
Jesus Christ. But it's not even.
But yeah, so like if you guys want to throw in any kind of topics or anything like that, feel free to do so. we converse back and forth and everything like that. You got versus battles or any kind of questions or like that.
Oh yeah.
Just throw it out there. Y'all know how it goes.
Yeah, we got time today.
But yeah, we got some time tonight. Now another thing I wanted to move forward to. So there's this post that's going around right now.
Mm-hmm.
And people were taking shit out of context, talking about apparently Bardock was overwhelmingly powerful when he first met Gas and the Gas family and stuff like that. And people are running with it. It's like, oh man, so you told me like he could have been Super Saiyan this whole time? No, niggas, that is not it.
Like even
what power they gonna throw my boy Sasuke and Naruto in this after this huge nurse? They gonna get something. It was with Naruto and Sasuke. They gonna get something. Well, you know what? I don't even think. No, they might not get anything because Naruto, at least from my experience, Naruto is pretty good at moving on from characters. So now that Naruto and Sasuke have lost, like their previous power ups and whatnot, they're gonna move on. They're gonna move on to to the new characters, to the next generation. These characters, we see characters get old and die and stuff like that. So, but now the fact that they say that about Bardock is crazy because I was like, no, niggas, like that's not it. Like Bardock is not strong. Like what Minato was saying at that time was, yes, he was incredibly strong for that time period. Relative to those people, he was incredibly strong. We know for a fact that Bardock at that time wasn't even as strong as Vegeta and Nappa in the Saiyan Saga. We know that for a fact. So, and people were saying like, well, he's probably still alive, and they're like, no, he got fucking evaporated, my nigga.
He was like he was in the front line,
disintegrated.
When he was at the front of the line when Frieza let go. When Frieza let go of that ball with a finger, he was at the front of the line when Frieza did this. No, he's not alive.
And we're not even talking about the fact that Bardock never had to deal with Zarbon and Dodoria. Zarbon and Dodoria would have mocked that nigga. Like they would have embarrassed him. But Jared said, "Can Krillin fly through a plane?" Yeah, he can't fly through a plane.
Yes, he is yes, he's planetary. Yes.
Yeah, you can fly through a plane. If you got Nappa flying through planes, so like that, Krillin can do it too at this point. Like there's no
he can just get it.
Krillin started doing that. Krillin started doing that by the time they got the Namek, Krillin was able to do that shit. Like even probably before, to be honest.
Like because once Krillin gets his potential unleashed, it's
can magic hang with Johnny Blaze?
Oh, you talking about Majik off of Marvel?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Not if Ghost Rider actually wants to do some shit. He'll hang.
Oh no, I think that's debatable. We talking Johnny Blaze, not Frank, not Johnny, not Robbie Reyes, but Johnny Blaze. So like I don't know. I think that's debatable because of the fact that Majik has the arsenal to deal with shit like him.
Yeah, but he's not serious most of the time. Like if Ghost Rider decides, if Johnny Blaze decides you're gonna die today, you're going to die today, and there's nothing. And then if Zerathos,
the same with Majik
and Zanny, well, not how you gonna kill Ghost Rider?
You can't.
Exactly.
Something like that. Blade, but Blade got a plan for that already.
No,
I'm just saying.
No, if Ghost Rider,
Blade got that pistol that Blade has,
man,
that fucking demon killing pistol is already scared to fucking kill Ghost Rider if he hits that. And you don't think Majik got shit like that too? Shit, she probably got a goddamn spell off her sword that does that shit. Who knows?
No,
like
not at all. I'm sorry. I love the X-Men, but Majik, no. Not at all.
Let's see. Sun Wukong versus the strongest version of Anubis.
Wait, Who?
Sun Wukong versus the strongest version of Anubis. So you're getting into
Mythology.
Eastern mythology versus
African.
not Western, but
African mythology.
African mythology. So I'm trying not to sound like the obvious choice, but like you know, not trying to make it's gonna be Anubis. It's gonna be Anubis out of those two. I'm not saying that because you know obvious pigment reasons, but that does not have nothing to do with it. You're admitting the strongest version of Anubis against a normal Wukong. That should already tell you right there that Wukong doesn't win.
But Wukong is functionally immortal.
So is Anubis. So okay. So here's the thing with all these guys. All these gods in these mythologies are immortal if they're not killed.
Well, he could only be fucked with by Buddha. So, like,
yeah, but again, like if they're not killed, they're immortal. That's what.
But no,
these
what
guys
I'm saying is,
mythologies,
the only person that can fuck with Sun Wukong was Buddha. So, and we know the highest plane Buddha is on. So. I don't know.
But Buddha ain't that nigga anyway, so.
It's a good question. I appreciate that one, because
I'm gonna have to rock with Anubis. Because you said strongest form of Anubis, I'm gonna have to rock with that.
I say it's 50-50, depending on the day.
Jerry said if Zarathos decides, not Johnny. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Blade had that pistol. Yeah, we call it. Blade had the blinky. What's a blinky? Emerson, what's a blinky? What's a blinky? Nigga, a gun. Nigga. That's what that meant. Spider-Man trailer in 5 minutes. I'm gonna be honest with you, Dennis. I don't want to watch the trailer.
I'm gonna
watch
why
it, I don't want to watch.
But if it spoils any more than what we've already seen, it's gonna piss me off.
That's what I'm saying. I'm already irritated at the fact that we know so much about this movie. I want to go into this movie surprised, so I don't plan on watching the trailer at all.
Yeah, like I said, I plan on watching it, but if I get revealed anymore, I'm gonna be pissed off. And everybody's
gonna tell me about it anyway.
It might stop me from doing shit. Like it might stop me from actually watching the movie because at that point, if you reveal anything else, you done spoiled the whole movie. So,
what you said? What tier is the Omega Power Rangers? Individually.
Star.
I'm gonna say no, not Omega, because we know the Omega is not star level individually, is because they went up against the Imperial.
Oh yeah, right. No,
which is a
planet stronger than that. Sorry.
Because the Imperials are
damn near galaxy. I'm sorry.
Level.
My apologies. I forgot.
So the Imperials are planet level. They're made for destroying planets only. That's the Imperials.
They can do more than that.
The Imperials, no.
Yeah.
What has the Imperials done besides destroying? Because they're made to wipe out and restart planets. That's what the Imperials do.
The Imperials are more than that. Hold on. Give me a second.
The Imperials are planet destroyers. They reset the planets. They destroy all life on planets and reset. Yeah. That's the job of the Imperials.
Yeah. Give me a second.
Emerson said, but if you're immortal, you can still be knocked the fuck out. Yeah, we know that. You can still be knocked the fuck out if you're immortal. We've seen it we've seen it plenty of times.
But the Imperials are more than just damn planet destroyers. They're shadows of the MSC3. And if you know who the MSC3s are, with the Morphin Masters, like they're much stronger than what we've seen in Boom Comics. Like, no. Like it's more than planet level.
You're suggesting that they're on this power level. We haven't seen it. Let's see. We got their solar system killers. Yeah, but not in single shots. They clear out solar system by jumping planet to planet. We've seen that. We haven't seen them wipe out an entire solar system. That's not what Imperials do. Unless there's an actual scan of these guys saying these guys wiping out entire solar systems in one shot. Because what's the point of going from planet to planet? If you can do that, what's the point of going to planet? If your job is to reset a solar system instead of wiping out the entire solar system, why do you go to planet? The Imperials wipe out a planet and move on to the next. They've never wiped out an entire solar system in one shot, in one setting. Like, they haven't done it. They reset solar system by fucking going planet to planet in that solar system and wiping out the planet.
We know what Lord Draken can do. And these niggas is what Draken feared.
Yeah, we know what Draken do, but also too, Draken had the resources and stuff and outside stuff.
And he
like,
still
the fucking
feared these niggas. Like, feared them.
But even Draken, like I said, he had outside elements, not exactly his power. He had stuff to help
with
him.
those
He had amps, he had buffs, he had
elements, that nigga still
he doesn't have those anymore.
Nigga.
He didn't have that. He didn't have that stuff anymore with the Imperials when the Imperials showed up. He had nothing. He already got banished before the Imperial thing. He was banished by Kimberly from his own fucking timeline.
Yes, but he still knows of them beforehand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is correct. He knows of them from beforehand. He's been running from them because he knows he can't fucking stop them. At least not by his fucking self. Joey the Bull Core versus Storm. Anubis strongest from Unger. He's catching them up. Cleansing the universe. Yeah, we know they're cleansing the universe as they go from planet to planet. We get that. There's different fucking, they send them out to different locations. We know that. Bro, you're way off. I would like to know how though. Like type up how exactly. Because they've never shown these niggas wiping out entire solar systems just chilling. Like they hopping from planet to planet. They're specifically sent to certain planets.
Just because they're sent to planet doesn't mean they can't do it.
But you don't have any information that tells you they can.
I know. It's just like
even then, what sense does it make? Understand, what sense does it make? If your job is to cleanse this solar system, the entire solar system, why not just cleanse the entire solar system instead of hopping from planet to planet?
Technically, that wasn't their job. They became megalomaniacs and decided to do that. But like I said, they were the shadows of the MSC3. So they had a different function.
Yeah.
And like I said,
what up, Lewis? Oh damn, we ain't seen you in a while. Lewis is in here. All right, what up, Lewis? Because it's literally told to us why. So again, the point is judgment. Okay, Joy, why? You're saying they told us why? What?
They're going to those worlds to judge the worlds unworthy of life. So they're going from planet to planet.
So, okay. Again, if they're able, if they deem this so-called solar system unworthy, why not destroy the whole?
Because why would you destroy a whole solar system if there's possible beings worthy of life?
But the judgment has already been cast.
If I'm jumping, if I go
They don't.
from
The judgment has been cast prior to them going to this planet, though. They already know all this information. Just like when they showed up to the planet that the Omega Rangers first encounter them, the fucking Imperial already said that shit was set in motion already. So they already know what planets are going to be gone or not. Yes, their solar system cleansing because they're cleaning out the solar system. That would mean that they're actually solar system level. They're going to solar system and cleaning that out. Like there's nothing that says these niggas are actually solar system level. Solar system threat, yes. Galaxy threat, yes, because you know if you're a solar system threat, you're a galaxy threat. Just not as big as another one. Like that's pretty much the same shit that you gotta deal with fucking most Dragon Ball fans. That fucking scream that somebody's universal, but nothing is given to you that says that these niggas are universal. Nothing is said that the Imperials are solar system. They're planetary. Maybe more, a little bit more.
How can you say that they're not in? Because if they destroy all 9 planets, that's the solar system.
In one shot, yes.
Even if you do it in quick succession. Because it don't take that long to jump to 9 planets.
Yeah, but see, now if you do that, you giving people the fucking excuse that Boo is galaxy level.
Boo is solar system level at least.
At least how?
There's only 9 planets in this solar system. He destroyed several hundred.
I take that back. I take that back. I rest too quick on Boo. Yes, Boo is solar system level at least. I rest too quick.
Hey, look at you. You
I rest
already,
too quick on that. Yeah. I rest too quick on that. I'm still thinking Imperials in my head. No, Boo is solar system. I'm still thinking Imperial in my head when I was saying it. Boo is solar system level.
The difference is Boo destroyed several hundred planets. That's at least solar system level. Actually, that's multi-solar system level.
Years, yeah.
So and that was over a span. Yeah. So if the Imperials are doing the same thing, you would have to give them that credit.
Well, but see, we also know that Boo is solar system level just so off the sole fact that he's stronger than himself. We already know that.
Of course. However, if you put
we have that information.
Yeah,
we actually have proof.
But we can also take. We don't know. Like they destroyed several. What happened?
Antonio said, "Who are 5 good opponents for Vampire Hunter D?"
Oh God, his broken ass. Oh my God, Dante is one.
Hold on, wait. Why do you think Vampire Hunter D is broken? Yeah, he's good. But like, tell me why he's broken. I've never understood why he's broken. Because a lot of stuff that he does, I've seen almost every other vampire person do it. Like at least big vampire person.
Like the thing is like the story overall is fucking. Oh my God. Every vampire has regeneration, but that nigga pretty much cannot die. Like under any circumstance, his whole body and soul can be erased, and he will come right the fuck back. Like his regeneration is fucking insane. Like it's like, oh my God, like I can't. Like that whole like, and they were gonna then the fucking, oh my God,
Jared says read the novel.
Yeah,
Vampire.
The Arcastic Records, the fucking like it's like he's got like, oh my God, like no, I'm not getting into that. That's no, it's fucking broken. No, not getting into that.
Dude seen Bloodlust and thought he was just okay. Because like I never got past when it came to Vampire Hunter D. Of course, everyone, well, at least if you are our age, everyone's seen the animated movie, and I've seen some of the manga as well. So I just didn't know the novels made him that beefy.
Yeah, I know. They God. Yeah. Excuse me.
Maybe Unkindness Raven. Is that her actual name? Like with the version of her, Unkindness Raven?
Yeah, well, it's the unkindness, but it's the unkindness in the form of Raven. So.
Okay. Okay. All right. Joey says you have a problem because I actually have their own explanation for their power. These characters wield. The better question is why land on planets at all when you don't have the have a better question to send out. Oh, okay, I see what he said. Talks to take his track. That's why it seems weird. Okay, why send out the foot soldier? I'll try to get it as clear as possible. To do anything already have the heart of the master level power to just wipe it all out once again. Your beef isn't with the evidence, it's with the story. You don't like what's unfolding. There is no evidence. There is no evidence of these niggas wiping out entire solar systems at once. Like there's no evidence of it. There's none. You can't bring it up. Like it's the same. This is the same argument with DBZ fucking fans. There is no actual evidence of it. The only evidence we have is the Imperials are able to wipe out a planet. That's all that we have.
And if you wipe out 9 planets, you wipe out this solar system.
If you can wipe out a planet, yeah, you'll wipe out a solar system, but it doesn't make you solar system level because you're not doing it in one shot. When you put these tiers into like, okay, someone's galaxy level, that means they can destroy a whole galaxy. Like that's not how that. If you can do something over time, that doesn't make you that level. Yes, you can wipe out a solar system over time. You can also wipe out a galaxy over time. So now they're galaxy level.
I said quick succession. It doesn't take that much to hop from planet to planet, especially with the speed at which they're going, which are doing it.
Jared says the novels go deep. Yeah, Magic was just telling me that.
Yeah. Right.
Magic looks like Nick Nolte. Magic looks like Nick Nolte when he's kind of stressed out. No, there is no real evidence because we know for a fact what the heart of the master is capable of. We know what the fact that the person behind all it has the exact level power of being. Is what the master heart is capable of, and we know what the fact that the person behind this has the exact level of power. The person behind it, not the Imperials. The person behind the Imperials, yes, we know that.
And the
Imperials aren't the same level of power as this being.
The Embassies 3 are the people that are guarding the heart of the master, and the Imperials are right underneath them. They are their shadows. So if the Embassies 3 have the power to guard the heart of the master, the Imperials are not that far behind them. In order for me, just like if you are a god and you say, Eric, you are my shadow, I have to be at least strong enough to be able to hold off some of your strongest enemies.
I think y'all giving them too much credit on it. we see this in most, we see this. No, it's not that I'm not giving them enough. It's the fact that we see this across multiple lines of fiction. Just because you're a piece of something, or you're a small fraction of something, you're a shadow of something, you're a fucking offspring of something, does not make you anywhere near that particular original level.
And we've seen that in reverse, where if somebody got a piece, like Bleach is a perfect example. People that have gotten a piece of the Soul King power, their power was expanded upon exponentially, more so than what they had regularly. Like we've seen that also in a whole bunch of fiction. When freaking hell in the non-canon movies with Goku versus Broly, they all gave their energy to Goku, and he was able to defeat Broly. Like, and they all had their asses beat. Like we've seen the reverse of what you said. If I've made you,
well, okay. First of all, the Broly thing is a bad example because it's a pinpointed target area and some kind of fucking ass.
Oh,
we know
God.
that movie anyway. You saw that movie anyway.
It still stands. If in most like I will give it to you. A lot of times you are right, but there's also a lot of times where I am correct. In which if I make you my shadow, or I give you the like, if I'm able to guard something, because the heart of the master is multiversal, regardless of that's a fact. That is an undeniable fact. Whoever controls the heart of the master is a multiversal entity. And there are 3 people that guard it, the emissaries 3. And right under them are their shadows, which is the Imperials. You have to be at least somewhere close. You can't be pretty much practically the second to last line of defense when it comes to the morphing grid.
He said, I thought Broly didn't get beat. Wasn't he sent somewhere? I mean, he still got beat. And then he got sent to the fucking he was gone. He was put down. That's beat, man. Oh no, he was referring to the movie. Well, he still got beat then too. He's talking about the Super movie. He said, bro, again, the power is again, it's the power he wills they're using. Yeah, but they don't have it to the full extent. Y'all act like you act like these Imperials have full-on access to this power and puts them on a universal scale. That's not what happens. They don't. These Imperials do not have.
Okay, no. What's stopping them from doing so?
So you're telling me if the Imperial wanted to, all right, if the Imperial has the access to do the same thing as Draken did with the Heart of the Universe and fuck up all the timelines at once, they can do that right now. That's what you're telling me.
If they grab the Heart of the Master, yes. If they
exactly,
but they're close to it already. They're close. I didn't say they were exactly multiversal.
You have to get an outside piece of
artifact. You're saying they're only planet level. When they've destroyed multiple planets, that makes you multi-planet at least already. If you can destroy multiple planets, you can destroy a star.
Multi-planet
above star level.
Multi-planet means you will have whatever attack you do will destroy at least 2 planets or more.
They're able to destroy planets like that. Like it's nothing.
Yes, they're able to destroy planets like that. Well, I wouldn't say just like that because it slowly burned. Well, yeah, they can. Just like that, yeah. Because they burnt that shit to the ground.
So if they're able to do planets just like this, what makes you don't think? Like I said, sometimes, as you said, the title does not equal to the power and the position, but there are some times when it do. And until the Imperials prove me something different, I'm taking them as the shadow of the emissaries 3.
But they haven't shown you anything different. You have an Imperial that destroyed a planet. That's it. You have nothing else. Nothing else. If you can show me a panel where it said like these niggas has actually in one shot destroyed a fucking universe, destroyed their fucking solar system. Not know, oh, they destroyed the solar system over a week's course or some bullshit where like that. If you can show me a scan, that says these niggas are actually solar system level,
then that same argument can be used against Goku not being planetary. Or actually, no, not Goku. I'm sorry. Krillin or the others. Since we've never seen them do anything of that nature. and the data
You
books
have
and all of that is
actual
non-canon. You can make that same argument.
You have actual evidence for that, though.
When have you ever seen
You
Krillin
have
destroy a
actual
planet?
evidence for that of being the. You said what?
Krillin destroying a planet.
You have actual evidence of that just based off of this visual scaling. You don't have that for the Imperials. You have Draken. You have Draken with the heart. That's it. With an outside source, not his own power, you have something that is the most that makes you the most powerful thing in that.
So
universe.
hold on. You're telling me that the emissaries are as strong or weaker than Zed?
Not emissaries.
No.
Period.
You're telling me that the Imperials are just slowly above Zed.
I would assume so.
Get the fuck out of here.
We haven't
Get the fuck out of here.
We have not seen the Imperials are definitely above Zed.
That would make them above.
We know that for a fact.
That would make them above planetary by default. Above
we
Zed.
know
If they're above Zed and Rita, that makes them planetary above planetary by default. Heck, actually, Zed can pretty much destroy a star. So if they're above Zed, if they are above Zed, then that makes them above planetary, above a star by default.
Them being above planetary is not. That's not up for debate. We know that.
Okay, so
know
how are you saying
planetary
that the emissaries are only planet level because you only see them destroy a planet? If they are above people that already have been shown to destroy planets.
Magic. Imperials. Not emissaries.
Imperials, yes.
Imperials.
Yes. So if
Imperials are planet destroying beings, it's in their fucking title.
And if they are above Zed, then that means by default they are above planetary.
We know this. We know they are above planetary. That was the main point of this. We know that. Well, they are not solar system. Jesus Christ. We know they are planetary. No one said that they're not planetary.
You will not give the Rangers credit. I swear to God, you will not. You
what do you mean I won't give the Rangers credit?
You will not. You will
I'll
not.
give the Rangers credit that they definitely deserve. You have a planetary being that shows up that says he's a planet destroyer. That's what he is. He destroys planets. And a full team of Omega Rangers in their Zords were nothing compared to this nigga. Nothing.
Which the Rangers, never mind. The emissaries are solar system, galaxy. That's where I'm putting them. You can put them at planetary if you want to. That's perfectly fine. I am putting them at solar system, galaxy level beings.
You have nothing that proves that.
They're the shadow of the emissaries. That's all the proof I need.
So
that's all the proof I need.
What? So what?
If I have to guard an emissary, that means I have to be at least comparable in power. You're not gonna just put some. You're not gonna put some.
That's
because
not,
if that's the case, if that's the case, then a Power Ranger should have been able to beat them. And once again, as you just admitted, the Power Rangers and their Zord
a Power Rangers themselves are not even their Zords. A single Zord, a Power Ranger and a single Zord is not planetary. They are not. Don't do
equal
that.
in power. What do you mean?
A Power Ranger is not planetary. Like, because they a shadow Because they're shadow, nigga. Jeffrey Jordan is a shadow of Michael Jordan, but he's not the same. Like, stop it.
Bruh, no. There's no. You're not making any sense.
I got a simple question. If you destroy a solar system sun, do you or you destroy the solar system? I see where you're going with this.
Yeah, I know where you're going with that too.
And yes, if you destroy, I know where he's going with this too. Which it still doesn't equate to that. I know what he's trying to do, but it doesn't equate to that, Joey. Because yes, if you destroy a solar system, that over time, yes, that solar system will die out. Yes.
No,
if you destroy the
because
sun.
there's some cases if you destroy the sun and the sun explodes, you destroy that chain reaction will destroy the solar system.
Yeah, but even so, like you still have planets that are far off, like for example for us, like Pluto, too far out for that shit.
No, it's not.
But at the same time, Pluto?
No, it's not too far out for the.
You don't think it's too far out?
If the sun was to go supernova and explode, it would still reach Pluto.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight you on that. Yeah, I rock with you on that. But let's say this. Even if you let's go by Joey's example without the supernova, because he didn't even mention supernova. So if let's say you just extinguish the sun, no explosion or nothing like that, everything with life on it is gonna die out. Like, of course, immediately. Those planets are gonna fucking die out. We know that's gonna happen.
Okay, so there's three ways that you could go about this. There's the slow burn, which is if you just extinguish the sun. There's the making the sun go supernova, and then there's just making the sun explode on impact. Two out of those three will wipe out the solar system.
So the thing is, if you use here's the thing now. There's a caveat to that. So if you use the sun as a supernova, you're not actually using your power. You're getting an extra boost. You're getting a bonus. It's a handicap because the sun is helping you do that instead of actually destroying everything in one shot. You're using something to help you accomplish something.
So pretty much, if
it doesn't put you at that level. So we know. So look at Thanos. What level do you consider Thanos to be?
Shit. Damn near multiverse. The man is giving Silver Surfer problems. Don't go there. Don't go there. Do not go there. That man is giving Silver Surfer problems.
Baseline Thanos.
Here we go. Galaxy 5.
Without that eternity shit and everything. Baseline Thanos.
Galaxy 5.
Baseline Thanos in. Galaxy.
Yes.
Okay.
I still give him Galaxy.
I would say multi. I would say multi-galaxy.
Either or, it's still up there.
That's just me. That's just me. No, okay, now, okay. That's where you put Thanos. But if you give him the gauntlet, he becomes universal because of an outside source. He himself isn't universal, but he can be with that gauntlet.
Well,
it's the same thing here. You're using an outside source. You're using an extra source to put you at a certain level. It does not make you at that level. If you need something to put you at that level, you are not that level. So if you need to use the sun to cause a supernova, you're not solar system. If you're solar system, you can wipe that shit out without using the sun's existence. You just wipe everything out at once. Dragon Ball Wank is hilarious. Wait, when do we have Dragon Ball Wank?
Oh, Dragon Ball Wank.
Did we have Dragon Ball Wank, or was he just saying something?
I don't know when we drank Dragon Ball. I don't see the Dragon Ball Wank.
He's probably just saying it in general.
Unless he's talking
Disney
about
Hercules is the best Hercules.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Ask him to expand on that Dragon Ball Wank real quick. I need him to expand on that.
Yeah, you gotta expand. Yeah, you gotta expand on that. I don't know if you're just saying it in general or what. Disney Hercules is the best Hercules. As far as character wise, maybe. like just characteristics, I guess, maybe personality.
Yeah, he probably has the best personality because the other
'Cause
ones are fucking horrible people.
Yeah, Hercules from Marvel is a piece of shit.
Oh
He's a
wait,
piece of shit.
I forget. I totally forgot about Hercules and Marvel. Yeah, no, never mind. Hercules and Marvel is the best Hercules.
He's the most powerful.
Yeah.
But he's still a piece of shit. That nigga is a piece of shit, dog. I'm thinking, yeah. Other than Marvel Hercules, DC's Hercules is trash.
He's not trash. He's just not used as much.
Trash.
Bias.
Well, Marvel Hercules ain't used that much.
DC's Hercules.
He's probably used more than DC. He's probably used more than DC Hercules by a little bit, but he's still not used as much, like that much. He was used early on pretty often to fucking, with Thor shit, but okay, let's catch up to some of this. Lost in the Mighty Morphin Power and stuff, but I like comparisons, planetary sources, and talk. DB Dragon Ball Wank is Dragon Ball Wank. Oh, Joey gonna get you. Yeah, Joey gonna get me. Not planetary with it. And then what was the Black Dragon? Black Dragon again. A fucking outside caveat suit. Nigga, if you are planetary, you don't need that goddamn suit.
Oh my God. But the suit was a part of his power.
It's an outside machine, a whole entire outside suit. It's so separately his suit that fucking Trini put that shit on. Like, come on, man.
He had a lot. Oh God. When he put on the Black Dragon armor,
Okay,
that was a part of him.
What is Old King Thanos? He had no amps from getting old, right?
Old King
No,
Thanos
he still got old.
Shit.
He still got old. He just Thanos again, like he's an Eternal or a mutated Eternal, I guess you could say. But they're already immortal, so it's like they still age, just at a very slow rate.
But no, like the only reason why Thanos lost is because of Thanos. So, and of course we have baseline Thanos at multi-galaxy level. So Old King Thanos is above that. Universal, multiversal, damn near, because he beat everyone. And that means people like Thor and Odin,
Everybody,
and Galactus, and
he would like, yeah, and he would beat certain people and use their ability or art or weapon, whatever like that, to aid him in this fight. Like as he killed people, he worked his way up the ladder. He didn't just start at the top and work his way down. No, he worked his way up and fucking had shit to utilize. Like he also had help too. He had help with Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider helped him out
a little bit.
He even used Hulk to help him do shit.
That man looked at the penance there and said, "Ha ha!" I laughed.
He said, I want you to do this stare. He said he does the penance stare every morning when he wakes up. Every morning he wakes up, he does that fucking penance stare. He takes the penance stare every morning.
Yeah, no, Old King Thanos is broken. But then again, I think that's kind of the problem with Thanos and a lot of Marvel villains in general. They let them win too much. Like, especially in Thanos' case.
You said they let the villains win too much?
Yes. Like Thanos has gotten everything
How?
from the gauntlet to the regulators to the heart of the universe to multiple Infinity Stones to old King Thanos to like that man
Yeah,
pretty much had to be
so,
convinced. That man had to be convinced by the one above all to be like, yo, put this shit back.
okay, so see, but the thing about that, see,
Loki has become the
you
king.
say they let
Loki
them
has
win too
become
much,
the
but it's
god
like
of stories. Like,
it, but see, the thing about that is like you say they let them win too much. It's like I think it's for they still don't necessarily win. They get what they want. They get what they want, but they don't achieve their goal. If I'm making sense.
Thanos achieved his goal, and he had to be convinced by the one above all to give the shit back.
Okay. Outside of O King Thanos, outside of O King Thanos, he still didn't even achieve his goal.
I mean,
King Thanos.
His ultimate goal is Lady Death, but she ain't never gonna say yes. So he is simp. So, but it's just like, but no, what I mean by that is like once you get to a certain level, like because Thanos is tired and played out now, almost. Like, cause it's just like, who's stopping this nigga? When Thanos really want to put his mind to something, who's stopping him? Just like Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom went against the Beyonders, prepped and pre-planned against these niggas, and got all of their power and became God Doom. Loki, the god of stories. Annihilus and the Annihilation Wave. Like Annihilus had Galactus as a power source. Like Marvel villains, like you start getting to a certain level of Marvel villains, it's just like, bruh, like y'all letting these niggas take over too much. Y'all not able to use these niggas in interesting stories anymore.
But see, like it's not the fact. So this is what happened in these stories. Again, they let them like get these. They let them achieve these certain things, but not really achieve the actual goal because they find a way for the heroes to divert the villain from achieving that goal, which put the villains at a certain level. Well, not villains, the heroes at a certain level. I think that's just story building in itself. Like they're getting what they want. That's just like when you see the wreckers.
Yeah. Wait, the builders?
Yeah, the wreckers. Like when you see the wreckers, huh?
The wreckers or the builders?
The wreckers. From Marvel. Are they called the wreckers? I think they call it wreckers. I forget. But the niggas with the ball and chain and the fucking hammer and shit like that. One that be robbing banks and shit.
The Wrecking Crew. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Wrecking Crew. Yeah, Wrecking Crew. So like you see the Wrecking Crew, they always rob a bank, but they don't get to spend the money. They always simply rob the bank, but they don't get to spend the money. It's the same thing with these other villains. They always get this artifact or this piece of technology or this weapon or whatever it is, but they never get to actually use it to its full extent because they're stopped.
No, I get what you're saying, but it sometimes gets to a ridiculous level to where it's just like, all right, nigga, like where else you taking this motherfucker? Like one of my perfect examples, and I know people hate me for it in the chat, is when I talk about Black Panther. Like this man became a conceptual being. He became, and he still has the power, mind you. It's still in Wakanda somewhere, where he has the power of the White Tiger God.
Yeah, somewhere. It's somewhere in that it's probably just in his fucking back pocket or something.
Exactly.
Like that.
He has the power of the White Tiger God. And the power of the White Tiger God was able to give him the power to be a conceptual being, to be able to take out Logos. The same person that turned Lifebringer Galactus, I said Galactus, back to the Devourer, who, before that happened, that Logos killed the Living Tribunal. So it's just like, and then in another timeline, I guess, or in another story, Black Panther becomes the Herald of Eternity. So, there's that shit. And it's just like, I guess this is just my problem sometimes with some characters. Just like when Batman got the final bat suit. Like, you get to a certain level of stuff to where it becomes ridiculous at this point, and you almost are like, bro, you can't put them in battles. Just like when Joey was at the Blurred Lines on the Blurred Lines panel, and everybody was bringing up Cosmic Armored Superman, and it's just like, bruh, you're not beating Cosmic Armored Superman unless you're the author himself. Like, you're not beating Cosmic Armored Superman because this is the same person that felt through the page and could feel somebody breathing. Like, like you're not beating that. And it's just like, if you were to say, oh yeah, composite Black Panther versus composite Batman. Well, I'm picking composite Black Panther because
that's still not even close. That's still not even close. Composite Batman versus Black, that's still not even close.
But it's
still not
But
close.
the thing is, what's not even more not close is composite Superman versus composite Black Panther.
Yeah, it's not close. Yeah, that's not close.
And that's like, but that's just my
nothing comes close to a composite Superman. You just can't. Yeah, at least not yet. Until somebody writes something similar from whatever universe, whatever it is. Yeah, there's nothing. And even then, I think it's going to be hard to top that. Just the way the Cosmic Armor storyline was written, it's going to be really hard to top that without basically copying it.
Yeah, because the basic purpose of Cosmic Armored Superman is that he is pretty much the concept, well, beyond the concept of the superhero story. So unless you're
the concept of being beyond the concept.
Yeah, and it's just like, you're not beating that, period. Unless you're Oblivion, and that's still a contest. Oblivion or
no, but yeah, Oblivion can't do it neither. Yeah, Oblivion can't do it neither.
It'll be a constant toggle. It'll just be back and forth for eternity. Because Oblivion will come back. And
you talking between Cosmic Armor and Oblivion? You talking between Cosmic Armor and Oblivion?
Yeah. It'll just be a constant struggle. It'll be a constant tug of war.
No.
Because
it's not.
Because the thing about it is, everything
like Oblivion is it's not gonna be a constant struggle. Oblivion is the next best thing, but it's not gonna be a struggle. Like, Oblivion itself is still a concept. Cosmic Armor Superman is beyond the concept. Like, he's not a part of those pages. That Oblivion was created on those pages by someone.
No,
Superman is above someone who's created those pages.
Oblivion, that's not the true form of Oblivion. Oblivion is nothingness. Like, Oblivion is after what, quote unquote, the big crunch, when everything is nothing. That's the true concept. That's the true Oblivion, when it's nothing. And that's why I say it's the ultimate tug of war, because it's the ultimate concept of keeping the universe in place versus the ultimate nothing.
All right. Okay, let's catch up. We falling behind on time. Let's catch up real quick. Okay. At East Twilight Sword, at East Twilight Sword and some type of armor.
Twilight Sword.
I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is.
Hold on. Twilight.
He popped up well back when Grail was collecting power. Oh, Power to Age of Darkseid.
Oh,
he's talking about DC Hercules.
Yeah.
Krillin ain't flying. Jerry said Krillin ain't flying through a plane and blowing it up. That's Cap. The monkey-headed when he was gold, still had destabilized the planet's core for it to blow up when he was golden. And he talking about Krillin. What?
Who destabilized the planet's core? I think you get Dragon
He's
Ball
talking about
Invincible
Frieza.
mixed up. Because I know in Invincible they destabilized the planet core before going through it.
Krillin is tearing. He said, "Oh, okay." So Krillin ain't flying through a planet. So the first time, when he said flying through a plane, he forgot to put the T of the first time. So now he's saying planet. Can Krillin fly through a planet? I don't. That's a tough one. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't answer that. I know he can blow up a planet easily.
That's a tough one.
Because we've seen Goku fight in lava and things of that nature. So
yeah, but also too when he's fought we haven't seen him in lava. We've seen Broly come out of lava, but he had that fucking bubble around him. We haven't seen Goku actually in the lava, like without a bubble around him, like he has some protective bubble around him. We've seen that.
I could have sworn that was without the bubble.
We know.
I could have sworn when him and Broly were fighting, that was without the bubble.
In lava?
Yeah.
That's Gohan. Gohan fought Broly in lava. Yeah. And like there was a bubble around Broly because he knocked Broly in the lava and he came out of it with that bubble around him.
Well, I don't think he can fly through the planet, but I
Broly.
know Krillin can destroy a planet, so I don't think flying through it is necessary.
Yeah, at this point, all of them can blow up a planet. We don't know about Chaozu. No, Chaozu can blow up a planet too because he was able to take on the Ginyu Force. Yeah, Chaozu can blow up a planet too. Yeah, everybody can blow up a planet at this point. Yeah, in Dragon Ball. But flying through that motherfucker, I don't think they get they don't got the raw physical strength to do that. Unless
because everything that we think of is headcanon. Because I was thinking key barrier at hyperspeed. And just going through it, but that's headcanon.
But does that count? Does that count?
I don't know. I can't answer that definitively. And I know they'll never show it. They'll never give us nothing like that ever.
Yeah, you're not gonna get somebody flying through a fucking planet like you see Superman on the goddamn and got Superman in the panel. You're not gonna see that shit. Not for no fucking because these niggas can't breathe in space anyway. So it's like there's no point in doing it. So it's like
Superman punch Goku to outer space and Goku die. Because it's not like he can't do it. It's not like Superman on his non-Tri-Harvest day could just send somebody to space.
He will uppercut the fuck out that nigga and send him to space.
and Goku will die.
Not even that. We know if like we've seen Superman do it at least I think at least 3 times. That he will grab you and go into space. He will bear hug you and fly your ass into space if he needs to.
And if you don't pass out from going, if you don't pass out from that first.
Yeah. Like he did it to Doomsday. He did it to fucking Diana. Who else he do it to?
I think he's done it to Lobo. If I remember correctly. I think he just punched him. It's even because I know
he
hell, I know Etrigan has uppercutted Superman damn near to space. So,
which is odd because you usually don't see. Which is odd because you usually don't see Etrigan doing like powerhouse shit like that,
unless it's against Superman.
Everybody gets a buff when they go up against Superman.
Pretty fucking much. You get the he can hit Superman. Oh, there you go. We know he's strong now.
Okay, so we got so we can't answer that. we don't know
Not
if Krillin can fly.
Not definitively.
Yeah, we don't know. Let's see, DC Hercules. Shoot, the only time I remember seeing him is the All-Star Superman and maybe Injustice. Oh yeah, when he wasn't even doing nothing in Injustice neither. He was just standing there while fucking Diana was gouging Superman's eyes out.
He got killed though. That's the one thing I do remember from Injustice. Superman, after Hercules getting beat on, Superman came from outer space and just and dived that motherfucker in his chest.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing. Like
he popped in the wild.
But Hercules
Jafar,
also popped up with Wonder Woman a lot too. So
he said Jafar Genie solos. If you can't find Jafar's lamp, he solos. Abeloth solos. I actually don't know who Abeloth is.
Wait, hold on. Abeloth? Hold on. I know
Abeloth Loth.
Star Wars? Solos who? Who? Which universe?
I don't know. Venom is a current example of this man is absurd at this point.
Yes. Venom by the end of King of Black is absurd. Yes, he is.
Yeah, he makes some universal fucking axe weapon or some shit like that.
Yes. Like with the Enigma Force, the power cosmic, the uni power. Like you got like 5 different powers in this nigga to beat a person that was able
basically he basically Captain Planet this nigga. Thor Force, cosmic, fucking all kind of shit like this. Symbiote.
Like he
merge all that shit together and make some fucking
you have to understand where Null is to understand the absurdity of how powerful Venom was by the end of King of Black. Null is the same person that with his own essence created a Necro sword, the all-black sword, and chopped off the head of a Celestial, which created Nowhere. When Gore got the all-black sword, he was about to use it to create the God Bomb, which was going to take out every god in Marvel's multiverse.
I'm trying to figure out why didn't I'm still trying to understand why didn't Silver Surfer get involved like he should have, because he already dealt with Null before. He's strong enough to deal with Null. Why didn't they have him do that in the fucking King of Black? Not only that, it's not just Silver Surfer 2. You had fucking Blue Marvel in there, bitch. You didn't do that with him.
Plot.
Plot. It was like it, but see with Silver Surfer, the thing with Silver Surfer, it was like they didn't want him to not they didn't want him, it was like he didn't want to intervene, but he didn't want them to not have any kind of heads up. Like he didn't really, instead of fight, he just opened the fucking doorway for Thor to get through.
Exactly. It's just like,
so it's like you could have fought this nigga. Like Silver Surfer could have fought this nigga, but he didn't. And then you saw Thor. Thor was winning that fight, but he got caught off guard because he turned his fucking back and got stabbed and shit. So I don't know. It was weird. It was weird. So
yeah,
but we already knew Thor was strong enough to deal with that anyway. We knew that.
Yeah, it's just That's another thing. Thor got, and that's the thing. People are talking about Venom being ridiculous. Thor is ridiculous. The man had his original powers.
Yeah.
Gaia's powers. The Odin force, which turned into the Thor force, which multiplied on top of the original Odin force. Then he gets the power cosmic from Galactus. Then we find out that this nigga is the.
it's crazy. It's crazy. You have to keep saying then and then and then. Like he's just like it's just an ongoing addition problem.
And finally, we find out that this nigga's mother is the Phoenix Force. His mother is the Phoenix Force, and his dad is Odin. I can't make this shit up. Like the absurdity.
Don't forget Gaia too, because he can now he can control the earth. He can control the earth because his mother is Gaia.
We don't know if he still has that power or not, but it's assumed that he probably still does. So
it just happened.
It's just like, oh wait, which issue?
It was in the Thor run, not the Earth Mightiest Hero, because you got the Avengers Mightiest Heroes when you no, it was Avengers Earth Mightiest Hero. It was right before the Phoenix tournament thing. Right before that, they established that, like, because he was no, it was Empire. Empire was when he was.
I thought he got rid of it
was his
after.
mother.
I thought he used the last bit of it when he fucking terraformed that planet or whatever the case may be. I thought he got rid of it after that.
The only thing he got rid of was the power cosmic. When they said he used it all up, but I don't think he used it all up. I think he just burnt it out and has to rebuild. That's what I think. I think he just has to gain that shit back. I don't think he lost it. I just think he burnt it out.
So yes. You want to talk about Venom being ridiculous? Thor is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, so David Odison says, I think Phoenix Force merged with Gaia to make Thor. Yeah, that's correct. Gaia had the Phoenix Force, and then, she got busy with that nigga Odin and popped out that fucking magical fucking fire baby.
This is when you know the writers don't have shit else to do.
Yeah, Thor is on, they fucking made Thor.
Thor is on some other shit.
But see, that's what's his name? Fuck, he actually worked at my fucking Aaron.
Yeah. Jason Aaron.
Before he started working, before he started doing the Thor stuff, he actually worked at my comic book store in Austin.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he worked at my comic book store in Austin.
I still want to know who Abeloth solos.
Dragon's Lair. You said what?
I still want to know who Abeloth solos. Like, they didn't answer that.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck that is. I'm actually about to.
I know who Abeloth is. Abeloth is a Star Wars character that is an amalgamation, like Abeloth is like she was pretty much like, you remember, is the father, the son, and the daughter. In Legends continuity, Abeloth started off as the quote-unquote mother, but she was really a servant of the father, son, and daughter. Well, she took a damn...
Okay, I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about. She got this weird shit going on with her face.
Yeah. Yeah, she took a...
Okay, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know which universe you were talking about, but she doesn't solo shit.
Yeah, the writers. Jerry said the writer said he doesn't have the power cosmic anymore. Okay, what? I think we're about to see differently. we're about to see differently because we still getting to the point to where Thanos shows up with that fucking Mjolnir with all the Infinity Stones and the fucking
that was so to realize that was so long ago, but that's still fucking a plot hole.
Yeah, that's supposed to be coming because Thor saw the future, so that's apparently supposed to be coming. So if you think he's not gonna have the power cosmic back and when that nigga come with all that material, then yeah, you got another thing coming. I wasn't particularly talking about a certain universe. I was just saying he solos just to say it, but she is definitely powerful. Oh, okay. You just saying. Okay.
Okay. I'm just she's powerful, but I don't think she beats Boo. I don't think she beats Boo.
I don't think she got an answer for that.
I don't think she beats Boo. She definitely doesn't beat no Saiyan.
I don't. They don't really have. They don't really have an answer for magic in general because you have the what the fucking the sisters.
Oh, the Night Sisters. Yeah, the Night Sisters.
Yeah. Them the Night Sisters. They didn't have an answer for them bitches. Like, so what makes you think they gonna have an answer for Boo?
So it's just
like the only answer they had for them was like to double cross them and catch them off guard,
or just over.
Like, that was their only answer. Like, yeah, like it didn't. Yeah, you're not doing that with Boo. I'm sorry. I don't think Star Wars has like an answer for like magic or magical beings, especially on that kind of power level. Like, I don't think. No, I can't. Unless I'm missing something. Do you know any time where like a magical being didn't have a problem with a magical person or something with magic had a problem with Star Wars? Like, because magic ain't really, it's not really prominent like that anyway.
Like Abeloth is above all of that. So it's just like, but it's still the problem of, like one of the strongest feats in Star Wars is when I forget his name. I forget his guy. But one of the Star Wars characters made a star go supernova. So he was able to just pretty much fuck with a star. And Abeloth is above that. Now, of course, she's higher than the daughter and the son, who are pretty much the embodiment to the dark and light side. So I don't know where exactly I would put her. Some people say multi-solar system. I doubt it. I know she was a threat to the Star Wars galaxy as a whole. So I guess I know she was a threat to it. I don't know. I doubt she could destroy it in one shot. So I would at least put her at solar system, somewhere around there. So, but if I put her in solar system, then she's not fucking with anything. He's not fucking with a Super Saiyan 2 or above. So, so that puts that. So, and that's in Dragon Ball.
And that's talking, and we're talking Z era. We're talking Super. She's not fucking with fucking Super Saiyan 1.
Yeah, so that's Tail. Yeah, because hell, some people's normal forms, like now in Super, are Super Saiyan 2. And I'm not even. And Abeloth, and
Antonio says it takes. Antonio says it takes 9 black holes just to keep her imprisoned.
9 black holes.
That actually I did not know. That's a lot. 9 black holes.
So what?
Nigga, I don't know. She might be able to beat Boo. She might be able to beat Boo. 9 black holes to keep her in prison. Goku can't even fucking handle a fake one.
I mean, he did eventually.
When?
He powered through it.
That one fake pretty hard black hole that wasn't actually a black hole.
Ugh. Hold on.
He struggled through that
hold
shit.
on. Give me a second. I need to
Can
look
you
that
imagine?
up.
Can you imagine with 9 of those? Goku would be dead as fuck with 9 of those.
Hold on. I need to fact check that. Hold on. I need to fact check that. I'm sorry.
She sees nanoseconds as laughably slow. This sounds too good to be true. This sounds way too powerful to be in a fucking Star Wars universe.
Like, no, I give it to her. She's very powerful, but however, comma, that whole 9 black hole thing, the container, no. Because if I remember,
that's a lot.
Because if I remember correctly, hold on.
Look up Fate of the Jedi novel. It's called The Maw, M-A-W. Let me see here. Star Wars The Maw. The Maw, the Maw cluster, simply the Maw, as it's sometimes called, is an unstable and mostly unnavigable cluster of black holes located near the planet Kessel. The only reason Maw was visible was due to the ionizing gases being drawn into it. The stability of the cluster itself was something of a mystery, and some believing that an advancing civilization might have constructed it, rather than it merging together like a normal cluster would. In 44
so that's a
ABY,
cluster of black holes. That's not actually. So she's behind like a cluster of black holes. That's not 9 black holes holding her, like, because that's a lot of power. Like for like a black hole on its own is a hell of a lot of power. 9 of them.
But hold on now. Hold on now. A cluster is still bad. Like that's a bunch. They're still relatively. They're close still. They're a cluster. So yeah, they're not right on top of each other, something like that, but they're still like in the same vicinity. Because of the intense gravity of the black holes, the entire Kessler system was mostly drawn into the Maw. The stability of the cluster itself was something of a mystery, with some believing that an event. Okay, I already read that.
But she was killed outside of that, though.
I'm still looking. It doesn't really say nothing about her anyway, regarding these holes. You got to give a cluster, but it still didn't say how many. I don't see how many. It said there's a cluster, but it still didn't say how many. Unless I missed something. Do you see it where it says how many black holes in the cluster in this cluster?
No.
Either way, it's still more than what Goku had to fucking deal with. So either way, but that's a pretty tough feat right there. I don't know.
Like it's like we have that, and then it's just like one of her avatars was annihilated by a thermal detonator. So it's just like
He
so
said,
like
"I'll look it."
so it's like yeah, she's powerful, but it's just like if one of your avatars can be destroyed by something that's man-made.
No, I get your point.
So it was just like
Emerson says 9 black holes is pretty powerful. One black hole is powerful by itself, but take 9, geesh. Yeah, that's what I'm saying here. But like, I don't see anything that gives a specific number. Even looking her up, it doesn't say like a specific number of anything.
yeah, I'm looking at her. I'm looking her up with her how she died. I'm looking at where she was in prison. Like it doesn't actually say like the whole. Hold on. In fact, that's the whole thing. Black hole. Let's see. The Helix Beta multi technologies under using center point. Using center point, the ones crafted the spherical shell of black holes around their homeworld that would later come into Jamal, replaced a smaller sinkhole station within the prison. After the creations were completed, the son and the daughter removed the power from the hives. They retreated with the father to Mortis. Let's see here. Black holes. So yeah.
Antonio says, "I'll find it for you. It might take me a while."
So yeah, all I see is a spherical shell of black holes, which is plural. So which I still will.
I'll manage this for a second. My shit. I get my charger. Hold on.
Yep.
You continue though.
So yeah, no, like I'll get like if it's like a black hole is strong in itself. So multiple black holes is definitely hella strong. I don't know if she's still able to beat Goku though. Only reason why I say that because Goku was confirmed to be galaxy level, at least. So we know how big a galaxy is, which contains multiple black holes. A solar system, depending on how big the solar system is. I think our solar system has, hold on, how many black holes are in the solar system? So there's a lot of black holes in our solar system. So, and of course, as we know, Goku is galaxy level, and there's a ton of black holes in the galaxy. So, I don't know if you could say she has the power to well, I know she doesn't have the power to destroy a galaxy. I know she was a threat to it. I know she was a threat to the galaxy. I don't know if she could destroy it in one shot. So
I'm trying. My thing is her prison in the middle of this cluster so that it acts as like a barrier so that she can't go out of that cluster? There's got to be like a map or something. I don't know. Oh, I think I did. Yeah, I found a map. Okay. No, it doesn't. It still doesn't tell you. There's Kessel right there. The corridor.
as it was an unstable and mostly unnavigatable cluster of black holes near the planet Kessel. So it's just like if it's around the planet.
Okay. So, okay. So all right. So here's what it is. The cluster is basically a barrier. The cluster makes up a barrier. So you can't exit. You can't leave that cluster because even if you try to go between two black holes, that space in between, you're going to get pulled to one of those. Like there's no opening gap between the gravity.
Okay.
So the clusters are so close to, they're close enough to where you cannot get out of the cluster.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever's in the middle of that cluster is there.
Okay.
So I guess the best way to determine that is she's not strong enough to exit to the force of two black holes. If that does that make sense? Because if she goes through, if she tries to leave, she's gonna be stuck in the middle of two of them.
Okay, I can go with that. So, and it was, yeah. So I can go with that.
Two black holes is too much for her.
So,
okay, hold on. We got Antonio sent us something. He got some information for us.
Okay. This is a good ass question. Appreciate it, Antonio. Because this having me dig into my Star Wars bag.
The son and daughter in canon were stated by the father to be able to tear the fabric of the universe. I don't know how to calculate that.
That statement. That's
so.
not.
But see, but we know. Yeah, like we haven't actually seen it. They said they can do that, but we never actually seen it.
And the thing that would disprove you on that is the fact that Anakin Skywalker used the planet of Mortis himself to bring them in. So if you're saying that the son and the daughter can tear the fabric of the universe, then that definitely means that means without a shadow of a doubt, Anakin's universal, which would not be the case.
Also, too, like when you say tear the fabric of the universe, you still haven't really specified at what level, what playing field. Because you have characters like Boo, who tear the fabric of the universe by shouting, but not to a fucking ridiculously high extent. Tearing the fabric of the universe is damn near reality warping, and we know reality warping has different levels.
And then you got to think of the dimensional plane of what you're talking about, because there's 3D, and then the fourth dimension is time, and then if you want to go by DC Comics, the fifth dimension is imagination. So when we're talking universe, you're saying that the son and daughter can at least rip through time and space. But that's Static said that still can be, that has to be defined as well. So am I still getting
I know, random thought. I can't remember. I can't really remember, but didn't in the second movie, didn't Gohan go Super Saiyan to fight Broly?
He went 2.
Okay. So it's safe to say that it's a time period where he did not have his ultimate form, ultimate Gohan or Mystic Gohan, whatever you want to call it.
He did not have his ultimate Gohan form.
Okay.
That's a good question, though. I was, but it still means Abeloth ain't shit in the DC or Marvel landscape. So that's the crazy part, right? Because Superman, Wonder Woman, Martian Manhunter, all of them have been able to survive in a black hole. So it's Oh man, that's crazy. What are we missing?
He not it's not a stretch that he be. It's not a stretch that Anakin would be universal in oneness state.
Oh boy, no,
That is a stretch.
no,
That is a stretch.
no. We're
That
not
is-
going there. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this.
That is definitely.
We're not doing this.
That is definitely a stretch. That's well beyond.
We're
That's
not
well
doing this.
beyond a stretch, my
The
brother.
strongest feat, the strongest feat in Star Wars canon is Anakin turning the planet of Mortis. Now, if you go into Legends continuity, the strongest person in Star Wars is Grandmaster Luke Skywalker versus Abeloth. Neither one of them are universal. And once again, with this information that you just gave us, Abeloth is not able pretty much to get through two black holes on a planet. To get through a black hole,
That ooh, ooh. Hey, Antonio, that was a bold statement, my nigga. that was. All right, Jordan says, Janimba altered an entire universe as a whole.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he
Okay.
didn't.
Altered the entire universe as a whole, and Boo, if not stopped by Vegito, probably would have kept shredding through dimensions.
I think you're going off of the fact that you're going off of the headcanon of the hell is the size of the universe. Which hell is not
It's
the
a
size
part
of the
universe. It's a part of the universe.
Okay, so while we're on the subject, the Dragon Ball world, there is only 12 universes.
Hold on. Before you start, Antonio said, he said, "Oh hell no, she don't solo DC or Marvel. What I look like, them Korra versus Storm people."
Oh, that's funny. But no,
I still know there's gonna be a fight. But go ahead.
the way Weiss describes it, as of right now, there are 12 universes right now. Each universe, 1 and 12 are twins, 2 and 10, blah, 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 go on and go on and go on, right? We'll use the universe is in the shape of a ball. And everything that is inside that universe is a part of Universe 7. There are no 3 universes in Universe 7.
Think of it as a layered cake. You literally have the dead, the land of the living, and then heaven. Like, that's how it works. They're literally stacked on the top of each other. It's not, there's universe right here, and then fucking another thing right next to it or on top of it is a whole nother universe for heaven, and then right below that is a whole nother universe for heaven. No, that's not how that works. It's one fucking bubble.
As Static said, a 3-layer cake. The entire thing is still called the cake. It's just 3 layers. It's all a part of one cake. They don't say cake number 1 and then another thing, cake number 2, and then cake number 3. No, it's a 3-layered cake. It's just No, it's not. Dragon Ball
Mike
universe
says
is not
Rick
big
Sanchez
enough.
is.
What happened?
Mike says Rick Sanchez is whipping the entire Dragon Ball universe. I can't agree with you on that. Even if you're trying to be funny, I can't agree with you on that because we seen Rick get his ass beat by a lesser Zeus, a lesser of very many Zeus, like Zeus's. Zeus beat the shit out of Rick, and you're still talking about people like Whis. So it's safe to say Rick will probably give himself the ability to try and tussle with an angel, and he's still gonna get his ass whipped because we know the combat prowess of these angels is far beyond something Rick knows.
Just because you have the intelligence does not mean that you have the capability to fight.
Tell that to Tony. Yeah, that's yeah. I don't see Rick taking on the entire Dragon Ball universe now. He's still flawed to some point. Jared says Sanchez is fighting Dragon Ball. That's not happening, man. Like the fight he had with Zeus proves that all that.
And plus, he's cocky and egotistical, which
And
we
then
have
it's not even
that go against him. So
yeah, he's not winning that. You put Rick up against Whis. If you let Rick do what he did with Zeus, give himself these godlike powers to go up against Whis is tapping that ass. I'm sorry, Whis is tapping that ass. Beerus is tapping that ass. He don't have the combat capability to even do that. Let him watch a season and then he'll be Gucci. Stop it. So now you want to give Rick a prep time of watching a whole season of Dragon Ball? I'm gonna watch this whole season of Dragon Ball. You know, all you gotta do is just keep them from powering up. Like,
and hell, that gotta depend on which season of Dragon Ball you're talking about.
Yeah.
Watching the original Dragon Ball, you ain't gonna get shit.
He's a scientist. Why not? Oh man, it's no man. He ain't got nothing to do. Oh, Freakazoid. Oh shit, Freakazoid versus the Mask versus Popeye. The Mask was automatically thrown out of there because he's not that nigga. The Mask ain't doing shit to Freakazoid. Possibly Popeye because you know he can fuck with Popeye's head a little bit, but you ain't fucking with Freakazoid's head. It's definitely between Popeye and Freakazoid, and nah, Jordan, the Mask is not taking it. You have a huge misconception of Mask. Mask is not that nigga. The Mask got beat up by a regular fucking street walking gangster. Like it's not. It's the Mask is not what you think. That Jim Carrey mask is not what it is. Yeah, even then, it still wasn't that.
And then the thing about it is, they'll be like, "Oh,
it's definitely between freaking."
They'll be like, "Oh, what about cartoon physics? All these motherfuckers got cartoon physics. Now what?"
Yeah, it's definitely between Freakazoid and Popeye. But here's the problem. I'm gonna give it to Freakazoid due to the fact that Popeye has a time limit. He has to have spinach. He has to in order for him to do anything. And then that spinach also runs out fairly quickly because whenever he takes that spinach, he does that task usually in one punch, and then that's it. That's not happening with Freakazoid due to his toon-like characteristics. We've seen Freakazoid get smashed into a pancake and then pop back up and be like, "Oh shit, okay, let's try something else." Like he's just too kooky and everything like that. So I might be giving it to Freakazoid because Freakazoid's powers are consistently going, whereas Popeye is like he has to have spinach, and when he eats that spinach, it's a time limit. And that's
And the
it.
thing
Like,
about it is,
yeah, I'm gonna have to
it's
go with the
like,
Freakazoid. Did that.
and then Freakazoid can possibly convince the man to take off his mask.
Even Jordan, even Comic Mask. So Comic Mask is the weaker version, is weaker than the movie version of the mask. The Comic Mask is literally he got done in by a goon, like just a monster, because he wasn't buying none of that shit, like that the mask wasn't doing him. Like he wasn't letting the mask get in his head, so he was able to embarrass this motherfucker. So like, it's not, if you wanted to, you can beat the mask. Like, if you did not want to, like man, I ain't got time for your shit. Like, you can beat the mask. He's not that crazy. Who's the dumbest? Peter Griffin, Homer Simpson, Patrick Starr, or Heath from Rocko's Modern Life? Homer's smarter than all them, so I'm throwing that out there.
Peter has
Homer does some dumb shit, but he's not. You said what?
Now Peter has come up with some brilliant shit too. So
yeah, it's probably going to be Patrick, because Heifer isn't really that dumb, because Heifer then got Rocko out of some jams and stuff like that. Patrick ain't done shit. Like, Patrick has another dumb nigga that helps him out. Like that. I'm gonna have to rock with Patrick on that. Patrick's the dumbest one out of that. So Patrick's the dumbest, followed by, I'm gonna say Peter is right behind that. Peter dumb, nigga. Peter dumb as shit. Then Hef, and then Homer. Homer is the smartest out of all of them. Because you got to remember, like, the reason why I want to say that, because Homer works at a nuclear plant and he still does his job correctly. But Peter works at a brewery, and by the grace of God, this nigga has not been fired. Like, he doesn't even do the job right there, ever.
like Patrick, at some point, like his brain doesn't even work.
The Green Ranger and Doctor Doom versus Goku and Ichigo.
Well, Goku can see spirits, so
what level? You said what?
Goku can see spirits, so.
Well, I mean, it's Doctor Doom and Green Ranger together versus Goku and Ichigo.
Oh, it's Goku and Oh, I thought it was damn the other way around. Okay. Damn it.
Depending on which Doom you choose, I'm probably gonna go with Goku and Ichigo based off of Ichigo, not Goku. Based off of Ichigo.
In what?
Depending on which Doctor Doom you do.
Well, I mean, Doom, regardless, has been able to go up against a whole bunch of bevy of people. So it's just like, even in his base form, he's still a monster. So
but the thing is, like, Ichigo got the hacks to compete with fucking. Even if you don't want to go with raw power, he got the hacks, he got the techniques, the abilities to go against Doctor Doom. We know Goku don't. Green Ranger's not powerful enough to fight Goku. He's not powerful. He doesn't
he's
have
he's powerful enough to fight Ichigo.
Yeah, he's powerful enough to fight Ichigo, but Ichigo still has these techniques and hacks. That's the problem. Ichigo's utility is what the problem is. It's not his power, it's his utility.
I don't think it's enough to get past
Dr. Doom has to, like. You don't think Ichigo get past the Green Lantern?
The Green Ranger.
Oh, Green Ranger? Yes. Yeah. Ichigo was getting past the Green Ranger. if we're talking just straight up power wise, like that, just straight up fight, no, he can't use techniques and shit like that. Then yeah, maybe you can say Green Ranger. But if you're using like Ichigo is allowed to use his techniques and fucking skills and like abilities and like that, he's washing a Green Ranger. He's washing a Green Ranger.
It's still, and then we still have to deal with Doom, who's been considered for a Sorcerer Supreme candidate. So he's at least base Strange level.
You said what? I don't know. It lagged for a second. You said what?
Oh, sorry. Doctor Doom has been when Doctor Strange stepped down as the Sorcerer Supreme. Doctor Doom was considered a candidate. So you have to be as strong as Strange.
Yeah.
So I don't see the one of them beating Doom.
Yeah, but no. See, I agree with you to an extent that Doom is the upper hand. Like Doom is the reason why they would win, if anything. Green Ranger is not. He's not doing anything to Ichigo. He's not doing anything to Goku. Too low power level.
I have to disagree with you on the Ichigo part. I do. I do have to disagree with you on that.
Like, come on, man. Like, even I don't. Like I said, I don't have me personal. Like, I don't have personal experience with Bleach. Because again, I stopped at like episode 15 or something like that. But based on the information that Thor and Joey has given me, like, and the scans that fucking they put in the thing with Ichigo, that nigga's skills is broken.
Yeah, but
I don't see.
Especially if we're talking about Tommy Oliver. Like, if we're talking about Tommy, I'm sorry, Tommy's broken. Like Tommy is broken as the Green Ranger.
Tommy's not that broken. Tommy's not that broken. He's definitely not on Ichigo broken. Like the Bleach characters are fucking broken in general. Like Green Ranger is the lesser of these three in this fight. Like he should not be in this matchup. He shouldn't be in this matchup. What we got here? Bro said, did you set it to Wombo? Patrick wins. I do not believe for a second Homer does his job correctly. He said, I don't believe for a second that Homer does it. Joey said,
but I mean, it's still working a nuclear power plant. It still has to mean something.
Green Ranger has power. Would Doom would kill for? I mean, if you're looking at the fucking the Morphin Grid power, yes, but the actual power, like the Morphin Grid itself, yes, Doom would love that shit. But the actual power at fucking Green Ranger's disposal that he uses on a regular, that he fucking uses in combat, that shit ain't to Doom. Doom don't give a fuck about that. If Doom could get like a full control and be a Ranger himself, you know, Doom would fucking mash that shit together with his arcane magic and all that bullshit and be something completely monstrous and different. Joey says Ichigo, Tommy, Doom, and then Goku. You're tripping if you're putting Tommy over Doom. If you're putting Tommy over Doom, you're tripping.
Yeah, I can't agree with you on that one. I'm sorry, Joey. I love Power Rangers to death, but I can't put Tommy over Doom. I'm sorry.
If you're putting, there's no reason to put Tommy over Doom.
I can't rock with you on that one. I can't. I love the Rangers. I can't get with you on that one. Sorry. Not when Doom gives a damn.
He said not when Doom gives a damn. No, that's insane. That's insane to put Tommy over Doom. I get what you're saying with the Morphin Grid and what you can do with the Morphin Grid and the concept of the Morphin Grid. Yes, Doom would love to have that, but to be the Green Ranger itself, Doom don't give a shit about that.
Like I would like
base
if,
Tommy
if,
power level is base
like
Tommy
if
power is above Doom's.
like if you were to like if you're talking about Tommy, like after he gets like
Shake my
Dino
head.
Thunder and Super Ninja Steel power, like if you're talking about the multipliers after that, I still don't give it over Doom, but I can understand what you're talking about. We're talking about standard Tommy, Green Ranger Tommy, with none of the multipliers on top of it.
Okay, so Antonio said this man got Ichigo over Doom. So like again, like it's Ichigo's techniques. So I can see why he would put Ichigo up there because of the techniques and the capabilities that he has. You know, not capabilities, the abilities and techniques that he has that puts him on that level to compete with Doom. So I see that. But if this was a 4-way fight and Doom wanted, like, you know what, I don't got time for none of you niggas. They all dying. They all dying. Like no one's getting a chance to do nothing. No, nigga. Like I don't see. No, nigga. Tommy is not beating no fucking Doom. Not base Tommy is not better than no Doom. I think Joey's trolling us. I think he's trolling us. I think he's trying to just spark conversation. He has to. He has to. He has to. There's no way he believes that. There's no way he believes it.
I can't put base Green Ranger Tommy over Doom. I can't. Like I said, I can go with the multipliers. He said what?
You said Moon Knight walked through Doom, Peter walked through Doom, base Doom versus plain Doom. Plain Doom is not the same person. Stop the stunt. Nigga, from what we just seen, he probably not gonna like this. From what we just seen from Moon Knight is walking through Green Ranger. From what we just seen, what Moon Knight is capable of, with the power of Khonshu at his beckoning, he's walking through a Ranger. Hell, for some way, somehow, the goddamn Morpher is probably made of a fucking moon material, nigga. Who knows? For the way Moon Knight work now, shit. Goddamn Power Coin probably made from some fucking moon fragment or some shit that's inside the morphing grid or something. Nigga. Who fucking knows? Like, no. But I get what you're saying. You said Moon Knight walked through Doom, Peter walked through Doom, but also too, we've seen Doom walk through the entire Avengers. We've seen Doom walk through the fucking X-Men. We've seen Doom walk through entire teams of niggas.
Like hell,
Fantastic Four.
There was the shit where he just did in the Guardians of the Galaxy shit, where he fucking just blasted niggas out the fucking sky. Like he blasted Nova and them out the fucking sky and shit. It said Master of the Sun, fucking King of Planets, the fucking Hulkling and them. Like, no, like, and this is after the Guardians had all them fucking upgrades and shit. Like, no, I'm sorry. Like,
and you like, as far as power wise, the most powerful of these four is Doom. And then, but if you go by the versatility of the techniques and abilities, that's definitely Ichigo. Nigga, no. The fucking Tommy is not beating no goddamn Doom. Brock Sampson versus Rorschach.
wait, Brock said, oh, you talking about from wait,
Brock Sampson from Venture Brothers.
Yeah.
He's the bodyguard from Venture Brothers.
Yeah.
I said, I don't know a whole bunch about Rorschach, but from what I do know, he's not that great of a fighter.
No,
he can
Rorschach
fight, but
not
he's not that great of a fighter.
Don't let that whole
I think
I'm not
Sampson,
locked in a room with them. They locked in a room with. Don't let that shit fool you. Like,
yeah.
Like, don't let that lie.
I think Samson would dog walk that nigga. Yeah, I think Samson would dog walk that nigga. So yeah, I would definitely go with Brock. Master Morpher Tommy, maybe not Base. He said Master Morpher Tommy might be able to deal with Doom, but not Base. Antonio said, bro, the disrespect for Doom is beyond me. He said Doom might 3v1 these guys. Joey said, did y'all forget Tommy and Jason? He said, did y'all forget that Tommy and Jason split the power and fought the Black Dragon? That's nice, but the Black Dragon ain't no fucking Doom. That ain't no fucking Doom. Atsu versus Natsu.
But that was still after Tommy got the upgrades, if I remember. Like, it wasn't just standard Green Ranger power, Tommy.
Yeah. Atsu versus Natsu.
Wait.
Atsu from Black Clover.
Oh, Asta.
Yeah, Asta from Black Clover and Natsu from Fairy Tail.
Anti-magic.
I'm gonna say
Asta.
Yeah, I was gonna say Asta due to anti-magic, and not only that, I've seen better feats from Asta than I've seen from Natsu. Not gonna lie.
I've seen better feats from Asta when it comes to not having the power of friendship versus Natsu, who had to have the power of friendship to beat his final villain.
And even then, throughout that Fairy Tail series, I've seen better feats from everybody else other than Natsu. I'm not than Natsu. Like, everyone around Natsu had better feats than Natsu. So like I'm definitely gonna rock with Atsu on that. Asta. I don't know what I said. Atsu. Asta. Shit. He said, yeah, Doom with a plan did that. Y'all big tripping. I need the cap juice y'all drinking. Wow. Nigga.
We gonna have like,
Doom is always ready.
Live, I know Joey's gonna be in our
always ready for that thing.
I know when we get off this live, Joey's gonna be in our ass for hours.
That's fine and dandy, my nigga. But there's no way you can like fucking say it however you want it, backwards, forward, sideways, fucking start from fucking R to Z, from fucking Z to R and R to A. I don't give a fuck how you do it. There is no way goddamn Green Ranger at fucking base is dealing with Doom at any level.
Especially when Doom had the Prime 51 armor.
I'm not gonna say any level. I'm not gonna say any level, Doom. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna be careful with that. Not any level. Because if you go to like really super early Doom, where he got his ass whooped by Luke Cage for some like $50, yeah, we're not talking about that Doom. we talking about normal Doom. No, nigga, like there's no way you honestly believe that. There's no way.
Especially if Doom has the Prime 51 armor that he got from Iron Man after Iron Man fucking didn't say, like, yeah, no. Like like I said, there's that whole panel in the last Guardians, like in almost the last Guardians thing where he came out the sky and was just blasting niggas with one shot.
You're talking about Doom. This nigga Doom, in one of the Civil War stories, this nigga Doom was chilling, and Black Panther and Storm stormed this nigga's castle, and Black Panther was fighting this nigga Doom, and it was an even fight. An even fight until Storm stepped in and put Doom on his ass because he wasn't paying attention, and the nigga got up fine. Do you expect me to believe that this nigga Tommy is on that same level? No, nigga. It's not. No. Tommy wish he'd take a fucking boat from Storm and stand up.
Well, hold on. I believe he possibly can.
This nigga Joey said we can't be associated after this. Nigga, that's on your behalf, nigga. You the one that's sitting there talking about fucking Tommy can take on fucking Doom. Okay, Mike says Dexter and Mandark versus the Test Sister, Dexter and Mandark. If they can, you know what? I'm gonna have to go with the sisters. I'm gonna have to go with the Test Sisters because
I'm going with the sisters.
Fucking Dexter and Mandark, they can't work together. Huh?
Yeah, no, I said I'm going with the sisters.
Yeah, the only reason why I'm going with the sisters is because Dexter and Mandark can't work together. They can't. Like, the Test Sisters wish they can be fucking Dexter. Everything Dexter did by his fucking self, the sisters need to do it together, and they still barely get through that. Like, but again, they work together pretty well. You got Mandark and Dexter, they're going to be fighting each other during it. Like, they're going to be their own downfall. Yeah, I have to give it to Test Sisters. Not because they're smarter, but due to the fact that Dexter and Mandark are not going to be able to work together. They're not. I like that question, though. That was a good one. I like that. A little out of the box.
Mm-hmm.
Joey said, no, it wasn't. It was literally when he helped the team tap back into the grid through his morpher stopped the stunt. They still have their own power source. He just helped them tap into the grid. But okay. No, nigga. Doom is whacked in the Green Ranger. You stop it. You stop it right now. Can Avatar Korra metal bend Wolverine's skeletal structure? I'm gonna say no. And the reason why I'm gonna say no is because yes, she learned how to metal bend, but she didn't master it. Like, she still struggles with metal bending. And I think Wolverine's adamantium is.
I was gonna say metal bending in that case would almost be like blood bending. And I don't think Korra's on that level.
Yeah. Like, I know she was learning metal bending, but she could barely do it. She struggled. She almost knocked my fucking shit over. But she struggled really hard with it. And then also too, that's just regular iron, a softer metal. And I'm pretty sure she would struggle with adamantium just based on how tough and durable that metal is. So I don't see her. Oh, you must be checking the chat.
Yeah. It's coming.
Nigga Joey going on a tirade right now.
We're at two voice messages right now. We'll probably get more by the time we get out this shit.
Nope, there are many each.
There's many more.
There are many each, huh?
Oh my God.
Nigga, stop capping, bro. You know good goddamn well you ain't beating no fucking Doom. You wanking the Ranger. You either wanking the Ranger right now, or you doing this to make this fucking stream a little bit more lively with the controversy. It's one of those two things. It's one of those two things. No fucking way you got no.
Oh my God.
I'm looking forward to this admin call. So much violence. It's about to be.
This.
Emerson says Sylvester the Cat. I'm not getting no admin call. I'm not finna hear it. I'm saying it right now, Sarah. I'm not finna hear it, nigga. I'm not finna hear that bullshit. I'm not answering no call tonight. You go ahead and catch me in the PlayStation. You go ahead and catch me in the PlayStation party, and then when you come in the party with that nigga Green Ranger beating Doom shot, I'm like, I gotta get up in the morning, nigga. Like, I'm not gonna hear that shit. I'll tell you right now, I'm fit. Right now, I'm finna be a whole ass nigga, and I'm not finna listen to none of that shit. I'm not. Usually, I listen to these boys, but I'm not listening to you here, nigga. Not on this one. Not on this one. I'm doing everything possible to avoid that conversation because that shouldn't even be a conversation.
Oh my God.
Sylvester the Cat versus Wile E. Coyote, but can only use Acme products. Sylvester the Cat. The reason why I still say Sylvester the Cat because Wile E. Coyote is cursed. None of his Acme products work for him.
Yeah, that's the only because Wiley's smarter than Sylvester by far, but none of his products work for him.
Yeah, obviously he's smarter. The nigga knows how to read. Like, the nigga Wile E. Coyote knows how to read. He knows how to put constructions together. He knows how to drive a train. He knows how to pilot a plane. Like he knows all kinds of shit. So yeah, that nigga's smart, but his shit just don't work for him. He's cursed. Man. All his shit backfires. So you gotta give it to Sylvester. Okay, Joey says, I agree, you can say that, but literally lesser characters have bested Doom. Okay, we got putties that bested a Ranger at sometimes, nigga, so what? Like, I don't get it. And let me guess, the putties are on a fucking universal level. No, nigga, stop it.
That's not you being petty. Not you being petty.
Yeah, I'm being petty right now. That shit. There's no way this nigga is beating. There's no way that fucking Tommy is beating a goddamn Dr. Doom. No way. If I tell you what, I'm gonna give you ultimatum here, Joey. If I will agree with you that Tommy beats Dr. Doom if you can agree, or not even agree, because truthfully I don't agree with it, but if you can come to terms that Dante not even universal, if you can come to terms with that, I will agree with you that fucking Tommy beats Doom.
Or Tommy,
we know
or Tommy beats Moon Knight or Black Panther.
You know, it's funny that you said it because you know for a fact he's like, well, no, because Moon Knight beat Hulk, Moon Knight beat this, Moon Knight beat that. No, nigga, like, and you talking about a character that's lesser than Doom. Yes, Moon Knight has beaten Doom before, but we know on a consistent basis, on a normal basis, that's not happening. Mike said this nigga smoking crack on live. Nigga, because he know. If you can admit that Dante is not even universal, then I will go ahead and be like, you know what? Yeah, Tommy better than Doom. But we both know Dante is above universal. We know that. But if you can come to terms and like say that just for the sake of this fight, nigga, I'll roll with you. But no, no, nigga. Shaggy versus George Jefferson. I'm not George Jefferson. Shit, George Jetson. Oh God, I'm such a nigga. George Jetson.
I give it to Shaggy because Shaggy has his moments.
Yeah, yeah. After Shaggy got that confidence thing, now he has that thing where he can turn his confidence on and off, and he gets that whole fucking ultra instinct and fucking super acrobatic bullshit and everything like that. I don't know if you've seen that movie. That nigga Shaggy whooped the whole room of fucking gangsters in there.
Oh yeah, he whooped the whole room of bikers. Yeah, that ultra instinct turned on
like,
everything.
He busted ass. So like, yeah, George not even that nigga in his own household. So I'm not good. Yeah, I'm not. Doom Prep versus Base is not the same. Wow. What world is this? Nigga, Doom is always prepared. For the most part. For the most part, he's always prepared. And you really think Doom is gonna pay attention to this nigga like that? Like you said, Doom is going to show interest in that morphin, in the morphin grid. He's gonna show interest in that. You know why? Because he's never seen something like that before. Well, hold on. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm going. Yeah, he hasn't seen something like that before. He's gonna show interest in that shit, and he's going to take it from Tommy. He's like, "Hey, little nigga, give me your shit, run it." He's gonna take that goddamn power coin, figure out how that shit works. He might not even finish the fight. He's gonna take that fucking power coin right off of Tommy's fucking waist, and take his ass back to his fucking castle in his own little country. And figure out, and he gonna combine that shit with arcane magic and some kind of technology that he stole from Stark and fucking upgraded through fucking Reed's means and fucking turn that shit into something completely different. You're gonna see fucking Mighty Morphin God Doom in this bitch. You know.
Like I said, I can't get with base Tommy versus base Doom. Now we get into other shit like Dino Thunder Tommy versus base Doom, then we got a whole nother story going on. But are we talking about
you see that you have to put you already know the deal when you have to upgrade one character and leave one at base. You know the deal. Like you know what you're doing at that point. You know what you're doing. So, and then if you want to put these niggas at their top, if you want to put these niggas both these niggas at the top of their game,
so that's Lord Draken with the heart of the master.
No. The normal timeline Tommy is not Lord Draken. We cannot do that.
But that Tommy was still able to come. That Tommy was still able to convince Lord Draken to give up the shit. So,
what's the key word there?
Convince.
Okay, there you go.
Convince a multiversal nigga. Well, actually, no, I take that back because he had half of it. So no, he had half of the heart of the master. I'm sorry, I had to re-look that shit up. He had half of the heart.
And then I'm gonna cut this part off too, because if you want to go by the storyline in the game, where Tommy beat Draken, you know, the nigga that was already self-destructing and barely able to stand up prior to Tommy showing up, because when Draken was holding that power in, fucking Alpha 5 was sitting there telling like, okay, Draken, you need to release that power because it's killing you, it's turning you from the inside out, you're a ticking time bomb, you're gonna fucking die if you don't fucking release that shit. And Draken was like, no, I'm gonna hold this shit in, and the nigga could barely stand up. Tommy came in, they had a fight, whether or not, no matter what, Draken was going to fall in that game. That nigga was self-destructing because as soon as that match ended in that fight, that nigga self-destructed because he held in all that power, he couldn't hold it. So but either way, no matter what story version you want to go with, whether it's the video game or the comic book one where Tommy shared the power and all that bullshit and everything, like, either way, no, no, either way, nigga.
So we got half of the heart of the master, Tommy Oliver, versus either Beyonder Doom or God Doom. I give it Doom. So
is that still really a fight? Is that still really a fight? half of the heart of the universe versus God Doom. Is that still really a fight? We're talking about a nigga who stuck his whole hand through fucking Thanos and ripped that shit out. We're talking about a nigga who kept the whole entire multiverse together. Now, if you said all of the heart of the master power, Maybe, but not half of that shit.
So we had. That's the funny thing. We're talking about just Doom versus Tommy. Like he got Goku and Ichigo, and they're just like non-factors at this point.
I know, right? Like,
so we had that, then Abeloth, and then the Core versus Storm. Oh, Jesus.
I will say this: if you said Mighty Morphin and Dr. Doom versus Ichigo and Goku, then yeah, I could probably rock with you on that to a better extent. But still, these Rangers ain't doing shit to Goku. They're not doing shit to Ichigo. Like they're able to buy Doom time to do what he needs to do. Ichigo's hacks is just too much, man. I agree with you on this. If Ichigo didn't use any of his abilities or his technique, if he just wanted to do straight up fucking hands, he's getting his ass whooped. He's getting his ass whooped by a Ranger. He's getting his ass whooped by Doom. But the sole fact that it's in his character to use these techniques and everything like that, that's a whole new thing. That's just like look at Franklin Richards.
Mm-hmm.
If Franklin Richards doesn't use any of his abilities, a lot of niggas can outbox him.
Yeah, true.
So, like you can't take away Ichigo's abilities. You can't take away Ichigo's abilities. His abilities make him like probably the most powerful nigga on this field.
Yeah, true.
Or I'm not gonna say most powerful, most versatile. Most versatile nigga on this field.
Or.
Marvin the Martian versus Yosemite Sam.
Marvin the Martian. Because if he doesn't have Bugs Bunny in his way, then
Yeah, he has blown up some planets and shit. That nigga Marvin is. Yeah, I'm gonna rock with Marvin, but I think I'm gonna rock with Marvin due to technology purposes.
Yeah, that's the reason why. Yeah.
Plus two, Yosemite Sam be missing a lot. He misses a lot. he be shooting all over the place. That nigga be missing a lot. At least Marvin the Martian hits his target. But it's like when he hits somebody like fucking Bugs Bunny or something like that. Obviously, it don't work because Bugs Bunny is doing some fucking toony shit or something like that. But at least he hits his target. Yosemite Sam don't hit shit. Jordan Kender says, "I'll swap Mandark for Jimmy. When you then you've got some competition." Okay, so he said in the Dexter versus the sisters, he's swapping out Mandark with Jimmy Neutron.
I still give it to the Test Sisters.
Nah, I don't give it to the sisters after that.
I still give it to the sisters.
After that, the Jimmy is okay with working with somebody. Dexter doesn't mind working with someone, but he's not working with Mandark. He'll work with somebody, but he's not working with Mandark. And you forget, like, you're talking about the Test Sisters ain't even been to outer space. Dexter and Jimmy have been there plenty of times. Fucking Dexter created. Matter of fact, I know this is gonna be this is actually a coincidence. Dexter created a fucking Power Ranger team. Nigga, he created a fucking morphing grid. Like his whole family fucking got in their own goddamn Zords. Nigga, like he created they did was that crazy shit with Jimmy. And everything they do on not Jimmy, fucking Johnny Test. Everything they do, cause you know Johnny is the test subject for their shit, and their shit doesn't work the way they want it to work, but Johnny finds another way to utilize that ability.
Let's see.
This nigga Jerry said this admin chat about to be lively. He will draw instead of listening to that kind of. Well, you goddamn right. Oh, nigga, I got some work.
Oh, god damn it. Oh my god.
He said Joey taking the Uber to your house and you can personally talk to you about the disrespect. Nigga, the disrespect you giving dude, my nigga.
Oh man.
Nigga, Dante is beyond multiversal. Okay, Mike, again, I know that. Okay, but the point of this is, if he is willing to say that Dante is universal, all right, or not even universal, I will sit here and be like, okay, you know what? Tommy B's dope. If he comes to terms and says that shit, I will agree with that shit. But until then, no, nigga. Right? Tommy is not beating no Doom. They got everyday Tommy is gonna be the everyday Doom. You out your goddamn mind. No, sir. Sora and Link versus Dante and Kratos. You can answer that. I'm not
Bruh, wait, what?
Go ahead.
What? He said Sora
and Link
versus
Sora and Link versus Dante and Kratos.
Bruh, I'm not entertaining. I'm not entertaining.
I'm telling you right now, Kratos ain't the factor you got to worry about. Kratos is not the factor that you need to worry about.
Hey, he might as well be, because Dante ain't gonna take him seriously.
If you say Mickey and Link, maybe you have an argument. But even then, I'm still like, nah, Dante by himself again. Like, but yeah, that's a big
Dante gonna do like Thor and Link like he did in the animated series against Abigail. He gonna flash a double trigger. It's gonna take them out their power. It's gonna be a wrap. Like, true, because Dante ain't gonna take them seriously. They gonna have to worry about Kratos, and Kratos is coming with blood.
So I'm gonna say like this, Antonio, you don't realize. I don't think you realize what level Dante's on, and okay, I think you're not giving Dante enough credit, and I think you're giving Kratos way too much credit. Kratos is not that nigga. not to these three on this page on this match you did. Like, Kratos is definitely the lesser of these three.
Like Kratos,
the Kool-Aid man, Kratos, the jar, or the liquid? Oh, not this shit.
Oh wow, we're not doing that.
Is the Kool-Aid man? Is Kool-Aid man the jar or the liquid? We already did this, man. I still think it's
the jar,
but because liquid, there's a commercial. There's a commercial that says, you know, his flavors, the flavors he uses is his clothes. So like you're changing your clothes. So like that's not you. Then that means you're the jar. Your liquid is like your red shirt, your blue shirt, your purple shirt. Like that's what you're doing. That's at least that's what I got from the commercial. But I think the Kool-Aid man is the jar. Not to mention, we've seen a lot of times where the Kool-Aid man will spill. Like, he jumps around, he's spilling and shit like that. So this nigga just got his body parts all over the place. Is that what you telling me?
Oh my God.
Okay. Daffy Duck versus Donald Duck. Donald Duck. The reason why I say Donald Duck is because you need to go ahead and place Kingdom Hearts. Until Daffy get
Yeah.
get a
If
fucking
you're
game where
including
these
Kingdom
niggas
Hearts, Donald,
wielding magic and shit like that.
now if you're just saying
Yeah.
regular Donald, then I give it to Daffy. But if you're including Kingdom Hearts Donald, then Kingdom Hearts Donald.
I don't know. Oh nope. Even if you say regular, I'm still giving it to Donald. Based off of DuckTales. Daffy got one in that fight.
Nope. Duck Dodgers in the 24th
Have you seen DuckTales?
century. Duck Dodgers.
And that nigga trash.
Duck Dodgers became a Green Lantern.
Porky Pig did all the work.
But Duck Dodgers became a Green Lantern.
And Porky Pig did all the work.
But still,
it's basically
he still has the power of a Green Lantern.
Fucking, it's no, nigga. but see, then if you want to do that, then you gotta give fucking Donald his fucking his Sora shit. Not Sora, Kingdom Hearts. I don't know why I said Sora shit. Kingdom Hearts shit.
Yeah, I give it to Donald.
In DuckTales, this nigga Donald was giving Duckacles his fucking the business. Nigga, Duckacles is their version of Hercules, nigga. And then when Donald in DuckTales, when Donald gets pissed, nothing can stop him. They made that a point across this other, yeah. When Donald gets mad, nothing can stop this nigga. And when he gets mad, he be fucking shit up. I'm gonna have to give it to Donald. I have to. And Daffy is almost never successful at anything. He got too much bad luck. Not to mention too, Donald be getting the hoes and stuff too. So Street Sharks versus Biker Mice from Mars. Oh man.
Oh God.
Fuck.
Ugh. Jesus.
I might have to say Biker Mice just because of the technology. Just because of the technology. But if you're talking like a straight up fight brawl, then it's going to be Street Sharks. That's a tough one. I'm gonna write with Biker Mice just based off the just based off the technology. I'm gonna rock with Biker Mice. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus Street Sharks. Street Sharks. Because
Turtles?
Street Sharks be dealing with niggas that be using tanks and shit. Yeah, versus the Turtles. The Turtles are clearly better fighters. Clearly they're better fighters. But these Street Sharks is lifting up concrete and shit. They're flipping tanks and shit. Bebop and Rocksteady don't be doing that, nigga. Fucking, yeah. These robots that we fight don't be doing that. These Street Sharks is on a different level when it comes to that mutant shit.
I don't know, when the Turtles be getting that chin shit.
You talking about like, niggas that eat. You're talking about
them niggas.
These sharks be eating through the streets, nigga. They strong enough to eat through the street.
Oh, geez.
These niggas literally, if I remember correctly, these niggas dive in the concrete and swim in the concrete. Nigga, like, you know how strong you gotta be for that shit.
Hold on. on, let me get my phone on the charger.
Let's see here. Antonio says, I don't know about Kratos. I was told he solos Kingdom Hearts. That nigga wishes he solos Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom.
Nigga,
Nah.
Kingdom Hearts can't even solo Kingdom Hearts, nigga.
Nah, I don't think
the,
you're wrong.
The magic.
I think there's too.
Kingdom Hearts.
I think there's too much magic hands for that.
Exactly. Like the magic in Kingdom Hearts is ridiculous. So this at least this is my belief right here. Disney magic is the most potent magic anything in fiction. You upside down, nigga.
Yeah, and it showed you upside down. Yeah, no.
Yeah, so okay, so in my opinion, Disney magic is the most potent magic in fiction. Like, there's no magic that that succeeds that.
Unless
not
you're
even
talking about
Doctor Strange. I don't think Doctor Strange is in his best day.
I don't think Disney magic beats Dormammu.
Even comic book magic. I
don't think it beats Dormammu. I'm sorry. I don't think it beats Shumagora. Hell no. Hell no.
This is a pretty good one. This is a pretty good topic.
Right on the same boat
that.
with dude.
I don't know, man.
Now I gotta jump off the boat with you because I can't. No, not at all. Not at no.
I don't know, man.
Disney magic.
Disney magic is
incredible, but it ain't Dormammu incredible. Hell, shit, fucking get some niggas with some anti magic in there.
I don't even know if anti magic will work on these niggas. That's how potent Disney magic is.
Nah, anti magic beating the fuck out the niggas. Like, I sent Captain Adam in the goddamn. I said Captain Adam was solo fucking Disney magic. Like that nigga's Disney magic himself.
Nigga, you out your mind. Nigga, if Mickey pull out that hat or that fucking brush, if Merlin step in his ring, nigga, if Genie step into that motherfucking ring, nigga, it's a rap.
That shit is not a rap. That Captain Adam has already proven that he can create a universe.
Nigga.
That nigga Bobo said, nigga, the problem isn't the place that we're going. The problem is you, my nigga. You are anti-magic itself.
Whoop the fucking do, nigga. Mickey with that paintbrush is fucking just wiping that nigga off the page. Do you know what that paintbrush does?
I know what the paintbrush does.
That paintbrush gives Mickey the ability to manipulate anything with ink.
Still not beat it.
Whatever, nigga, Mickey can rewrite that issue to where that nigga ain't got shit. Nick, the magic in Disney is fucking ridiculous. Yeah, he's a fucking no. He's a fuck that.
Nah, I don't believe none of that shit.
Okay, let's see. Let's catch up a little bit. Also, too, like Lewis, if you watch this shit, that was disrespectful what you said at that fucking con about. That was disrespectful at that con you did, Lewis, about that goddamn Flash is faster than Sonic. You got your fucking mind. You out your mind.
Like, bruh. Ain't no way in hell, Flash.
Sonic,
Man, fuck out of here.
From what I know, Archie Sonic at that. Let's be clear, Archie Sonic. From what I know, Archie Sonic is probably the fastest
honestly,
thing in
even
fiction.
the game Sonic. Hell, even the game Sonic is still close to being fucking broken in speed.
I don't know. That might be a stretch there. Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing. Here's the fun fact about Sonic in the games. Sonic himself has never gone light speed in the games. They're different, whole different canonical thing. But when he uses that light ring, the light ring lets him go light speed on a trail of rings. So if the trail of rings extends from here all the way across the galaxy, he can travel light speed on that ring.
But in Sonic Generations, when he faces the Time Eater, which pretty much like the new IDW comics is after Sonic Forces, which is after Sonic Generations, because the Sonic
So again, like I said again, in the games, you're going in the comics. In the games, he's not at light speed.
In Sonic Generations,
none of the
Super
games
Sonic, he's going against the Time Eater who can erase whole timelines.
Yeah, but he's still not going at light speed.
What do you mean?
Look at have you seen Voltron?
Yes, well, most of it.
Okay, so at the end of Voltron, they're fighting and they're erasing timelines as they're fighting across the multiverse, but they're not going light speed. Just because they're erasing timelines and keeping up with each other don't mean that they're outpacing out light speed. Same thing.
Bruh, like Sonic has dodged
the video game Sonic.
Lasers is like
the video game Sonic.
Lasers is light speed. Video game Sonic is light speed.
No, they're projectiles still. They're projectiles still. Don't say that. If you say lasers is light speed, then you're giving away the fact that fucking Dragon Ball characters are light speed. You're saying that Star Wars characters are light speed. There's a lot of characters that dodge and block lasers.
No, like
a projectile. The laser itself is not light speed.
Light of a laser, like a laser shot from a cannon, not just a blaster or some shit. I'm talking about like an actual beam, laser, boom, the nigga dodged it. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, Sonic is light speed. Nigga,
so now, so Naruto is like, so Naruto is light speed.
Light speed fang attack. It's in the name. It's in the name. Like, I could see if it was. I could see if it was some fucking. If it was some other shit.
But also too.
Like,
we also know too that in anime itself, it's a trope for it to be just a fucking name.
But it was backed up in the data books about. It was backed up in the data books about the move itself. Like, I could see if it was just damn, like, oh yeah, it's in the name, and then it's not the actual light speed. Like, because it's not like.
Okay, so I don't know what to give you. I don't know. I don't know what to give you in the data books. I don't know what to give you in the data books because,
like, I know, like I know a lot of data books
who has shown up.
Yeah,
data books are not accurate.
Like, but it doesn't like in like yeah, Thor has shown us stuff that contradicts it. But from what was in the anime and in the manga, correlates with what's in the data book. It's not like 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 it said, like I think Thor showed us when it was like Kakashi's like omniscient or omnipotent in power or some ridiculous crap like that. They're like, yeah, no, that makes no absolute no sense. But excuse me. But yeah, like and the distance it was between Madara and like in the distance between where Madara and Naruto were at, it almost gave him no time to dodge. Like, so he literally, it's not like he's just like, oh, doing it. Like he's literally like moving as the attack is coming at him, and it still hits the damn chakra rod. So yeah, like no, Naruto is light speed. Yes, Naruto is light speed.
It looked like to be. We'll have to pull that up. We'll have to pull that up because, like, from my perspective on that, Madara shot that shit. He shot that shit toward the side of his face and then swiped. So,
Bruh,
like,
no.
Naruto dodged the swipe, but not the initial.
He did. Oh my God, it's wrong. It wasn't a swipe. It was a straight.
You gotta say that one more time, Magic. My 10% warning came up from my phone, so it cut you out.
Oh, got you. Yeah, no, it was not a swipe. It was a straight shot, and Naruto was like, and came back like, no, like this man said Sonic ain't light speed in the games. This man has said Naruto ain't light speed. I mean, but here's the thing, like. Even if you want to somewhat argue that Dragon Ball characters aren't at least close to light speed, they're faster than lightning since Dragon Ball. So,
oh God, here we go.
Yep, we're going there. Yes, we're absolutely going there. Yep, absolutely. Yes, indeed. Because it makes sense. It makes sense canonically. If Goku training with Mr. Popo says by the time you get to Kami, you have to be faster than lightning. In the manga panel, I'm not talking about the anime show. I'm talking about in the panel.
I mean, we know this. We know that these niggas are faster than lightning. We know that.
So it has to be said by the time we get to damn, like the multipliers alone. Like it's just not a power multiplier. It has to be multipliers and other things as well. And then not only that, Ultra Instinct, as we know, is an agility and speed boost. Like, so it has to be by this point. It has to.
For that specific thing. So here's how we know that these multipliers doesn't necessarily work for everything like that. Super Vegeta. Super Trunks. Using these massive power boosts can also affect their speed. We know this also too with two particular forms: Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan God. Super Saiyan Blue is meant for power. Super Saiyan God itself is meant for speed. We know this because he uses it against Dispa.
Dipsa.
Yeah. So there, right there, we know that speed doesn't necessarily correlate with these transformations, with these power-ups and whatnot. Doesn't necessarily correlate. Does it increase? Yes, it does increase, but not. Yes, it does increase, but it does not get these full-on multipliers that people are fucking thinking. Now, with this lightning thing, do you know how slow lightning is compared to light?
Yes, it's a third of the speed of light.
Do you understand how slow that is?
Yes. However, like I said, that was an early Dragon Ball. We are now all the way
early Dragon Ball. Yeah, and we're all the way in Super, and still, when these niggas met somebody who is light speed, they couldn't even keep up with this nigga. They had to cage this nigga off. They had to cage this nigga off, trick him into getting in close to grab him and hold on for dear life. You know how we know these niggas. You know how we know that these Dragon Ball characters ain't used to going at light speed, because when Frieza grabbed that nigga, Dipso grabbed him by his fucking tail and drugged that nigga, and that nigga Frieza was like, because he was going so goddamn fast. Frieza ain't never been at that speed. So we know these niggas ain't used to that speed.
But Hit was.
Not even Hit. Don't do that.
Oh,
Hit
come
is
on.
not fast, nigga.
Oh, come on.
Nigga, Hit. You saying Hit, nigga. Hit controls time. That's not the same thing as speed.
But he was going
not the same
as
thing.
fast as Hit. I mean, as Dipso.
No. How? Dipso was fucking him up every chance he got. and then what did Hit have to do? Hit wasn't faster. Hit had to trick him. Like, hey, I'm about to do this move, so you'll react this way. He outsmarted the nigga. He didn't outspeed the nigga.
React.
They already set the precursor for it. They said, okay, I'm gonna do this because I'm gonna act like I'm gonna do this, so I know you're coming this way, so I can get ready for it. He's already ready for it.
I'm sorry. It makes sense by now that they are at least light speed. It doesn't make sense for them to be still at the stage where they're still just barely above lightning.
At this very moment, Goku and Vegeta, are they light speed? I cannot give you a positive answer. The reason why I can't give you a positive answer because we haven't, yes, they've gotten stronger, but we already know the speed doesn't correlate with that as well. Like, they can get slightly faster, but not as much as a boost that they get to their power. We know that. So we have to find something that confirms it like we've got previously. Like, they have to confirm that these niggas is moving at the speed of light. They have to. I say we Goku need that confirmation.
I say Goku has simply because Ultra Instinct is not about power. At least in the sense of
it's not about speed either.
I say it has more to do with reaction and just let things go off of instinct.
It's basically precognition. That's all it is. Like,
which would
his
be
body's
speed.
Already moving.
So which would be speed?
Precognition isn't speed. Precognition isn't speed. Precognition is the matter of fact. So I don't
is the reaction to something or knowing something in the future. It's like Luffy's observation hockey.
Yeah, but yeah. So like, if you already going to, you know something's about to happen, so you already make that motion before the action is actually initiated. That's not really speed. Speed is reacting to something at the given moment of an instance or something like that. That's what you're getting with speed. If that's the case, you would say that Spider-Man is light speed.
Spider-Man has light speed reaction.
I don't think I agree with that.
I give him light speed reaction.
Light speed reaction?
Yes. That Spider sense is hell.
You're talking about putting light speed reaction? You're talking about putting them with somebody like fucking Superman and Diana and shit like that. Light speed reaction?
Like that Spider sense is hell. I'm sorry. Like that Spider sense has gotten him out of some hairy ass situations.
Yeah, to an extent. To an extent, but he's still been hit with hard. He's had perfect example. His Spider sense went off, but he still got captured by Hawkeye. He had that precognition, but because he wasn't able to actually determine where it was coming from, he wasn't able to get away from it. He wasn't able to prepare himself from it properly. So he got caught still. Like that so I can't say light speed reaction. Because
I
then if you
can't
say
say
light speed
because he's
reaction on
had a
that,
few. I can't say because he's had a few low showings that it's still not consistent to having that type of reaction.
no, if you're trying to say light speed reaction, that's an extremely low showing. That's unacceptable. And I'm like, not to give a discredit to Hawkeye, because Hawkeye is a motherfucker anyway. But if you have these light speed reactions like this, like Hawkeye has no business catching you. He has no business.
But I mean, that's for a lot of characters, though. But you can't, like I said, you can't do that just because, like I said, like we've already know, Hawkeye is that nigga. So Hawkeye can do what he want to do sometimes when it comes to shit like that. So it's just like you can't say that because he has a few low showings. Like, if there's one thing, like I know the spider sense is, but at least when it comes to reactions, like I said, lasers is one of those things when it doesn't come from a blaster or it doesn't come from some other wonky type deal, is light speed. Because it's coming from a machine and the machine isn't wonky or anything like that. If you're dodging lasers, you are dodging pretty much light speed.
Jared says, don't use the word in the definition, bro. He has dodged a living laser.
Well, which we know the living laser is light speed. So light speed reaction.
He's said just share the shit out. Just keep it up. I'm mad that you wait this late to share it because, like, nigga, we at the 3-hour mark. We should have been done. We should have been done. We know ain't nobody watching this on YouTube, nigga. Like, this shit too long.
I'm still sharing it though. Who knows? Somebody might check.
Yeah, I'm still sharing it, but shit.
Well, hold on. We can't say that because hold on. Let me see. I know we can't be like, oh yeah, because just because we have viewers doesn't mean they're watching the whole thing. But hold on. Let me switch accounts real quick. Oh my God. Let me see here.
I'm telling you right now. Once he get done with this, we're gonna come to a close. But I'm telling you right now, I'm not coming in that chat. I'm not coming in that chat, nigga.
We got 12 views on the other live. So I mean, who knows? Who knows?
Not coming in that chat after this. I'm getting on. I'm getting on. I'm because right now I just had to plug up my fucking tablet because that shit died on me. So like it's charging up right now as we speak. But
yeah, no, my phone is
after this.
I'm gonna go.
After this, I'm finna go hop on the goddamn PlayStation. Joey, if you watching this motherfucker, if you come to that PlayStation party with that Dr. Doom Power Ranger bullshit.
But no,
I don't want to hear it.
We might have to bring this to a close. But there's some things I do want to bring up. Do go and watch our YouTube channel if you've made it this far. Do go watch our YouTube channel. We are revamping everything. We are starting to become more consistent. So please, if you are watching this on Nerds of Combat, go do our YouTube channel. We are doing more uploads there. Like I said, this whole live in the next few days will be going to the YouTube channel. I'm doing another Summon the Admin series with Admin Loki, in which we'll be discussing the Flash family, and then of course Thanksgiving break, and then right after that we're gonna hit the ground running with Batman Fear State, our overview of it and everything of that nature, because Batman Fear State is supposed to end in early December. Its last issue is at the end of the month with Fear State Omega. And then of course Next week is Core versus Storm, but that week after that, we'll be back. It'll probably be me, Admin Impasse, Admin Static, Admin Negro Lantern, discussing Core versus Storm. What happened, what we liked and what we didn't like. So yeah.
This nigga Jared said good stream, but they gonna be on y'all ass, take y'all looking like an adult. Nigga, I am. Nigga, no. I can't believe, Jared, you better be backing this nigga Joey up on this bullshit about this fucking Jared Green Ranger beating on dude. Get the fuck out of here.
I am, oh my God.
I ain't finna take, nigga, I'm a firm believer in taking my ass whoopings, nigga, but I'm not a firm believer in taking unnecessary ass whoopings, nigga. Like, no.
Oh my God, that's crazy. But yeah, we're on like 3 hours and some change, ain't we?
Come here and find out.
Nah, I have to take. I'm gonna be doing a lot of researching tonight. I'm good. I'm not about to go in there. No, not at all.
You better tell that nigga Joey to eat some. You better tell that nigga Joey to eat some nachos and take a nap before you come back and with that shit. Go ahead and get some steam, nigga.
Get some chicken. Talk to his old lady. Get something from his old lady. Take a break. But let's go ahead and wrap this thing up because we're at what? Like,
also too, before I go, Magic. Looking. Oh shit! Excuse me. Hiccup. Oh shit! My fucking heart hurt. Whoo! Heart burn like a motherfucker. Shit. Look into getting alt space VR on your computer.
Okay. I'll look into that.
Look into doing that so that Saturday when I do the shows, you can sit in the audience and also interact as well. Like you can I can give you a microphone on there and you can speak and everybody can hear you on that shit too and everything like that, all kind of bullshit. Like be a part of the crowd and everything.
When is the next time you off?
Did you this weekend?
Okay, because I know I got because I want to test the Facebook room. I want to test
Jared. Shut up, Jared.
I want to test Facebook room and see because you can do live from Facebook room.
What the fuck is Facebook room?
Facebook room is like it's like a separate messenger almost, but you can go live from there. So, and you can have multiple people in there. So if we can find a way to create a Facebook room with all of us in it, and then find a way to go live, like I don't know if we can create it in the group.
So okay, so Jared said Facebook room been on your phone for like 9 months, bro. Nigga, I ain't seen that shit. Okay, so so let's do this. While that's still in the topic, once we close this out, test it now. Like obviously this admin's available. Get at least 3 admins, do the room, and then go live and see if I'll check the live to see if I can see it.
Okay.
So once we get off here, let's go ahead and test that up. So Jared, you up, Alton, you up, all you niggas is up. So like help fucking Magic test this shit.
Well, let's see. This is what I'm about to do now. Let's see here.
All right, y'all.
All right,
so
then,
let's
everybody.
go ahead and close this out.
Magic. I'm going to holler at y'all.
Admin Static, and I'm out of here as well. Y'all have a good night.
Yep.